keep forgetting this. That's the view. You can turn the microphone on now. Yeah.
Is that?
Oh, hello. Oh, I'm here. Hi.
You are there?
Yes, I can.
And we are here.
I'm hearing it like 6 times. It sounds fine.
What an angle.
I know.
This was the angle I chose. But
I just have a new angle every week, and one day we'll settle on something.
Keep the viewers on their toes.
Now what I want is a 2-angle setup. Camera here, camera there.
Do you know the only downside of having the camera all the way over there? Can't do my little puppet shows.
We believe in you.
Oh.
Just stretch it off from last year.
Do you want to swap with me and then you can do puppet shows?
Oh.
Yeah.
This is revolutionary. Swapping chairs.
Oh my god.
I will get my phone in a minute.
This was
We haven't seen a chair swap in so long.
what a time.
We're doing it live on camera.
Yeah.
So they know we have feet.
They don't have feet. This is right.
We
We walk somewhere sometimes. Somehow.
Oh, give me a sec.
Hey. I am sorry about that. Would be a bit loud. Is it that long?
That's character.
well,
Oh.
we can test it.
Yeah,
pretty
sorry
long.
about
Not in a position actually to do this all that.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah. Complete success. Now we just need to piece this down. Look out.
Now, puppet show. We can have puppet shows again.
Yes. Okay.
Puppet shows.
Alright.
Yes. Do you want me to close these windows so you can actually see?
Oh yeah, you can kind of see the reflection of the windows, can't you?
I am going to.
Anyone tuning in is gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
It's just a standard intro to a D&D game. That's all. Nothing to see here.
And in case anyone is missing them,
There's Misty.
We do not.
wait, and there's a lovely DM.
I need to take this off. Listening to it double is frying my brain. So where did we get to last time?
I think we were kicked out of
These were just getting kicked out of Krezk.
because we blew up their pool.
Yes.
By we mean Strahd. We had nothing to do with it. Fucking Strahd grinning shit. So what session's this?
18.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll need to put the last one in the playlist.
I'll actually stop using it so it wouldn't be annoying audio wise.
I don't think you can hear it with that. No, I can't hear it. Anyway, back to the terrible, terrible D&D.
Yep.
Rude, you're meant to say, oh no, that's not terrible.
Oh no.
So, were you still in the Burgomasters, or...
No, we were at the Abbot.
Oh yeah, you were going up there.
Yeah. To drop off the wedding dress and then get the fuck.
I think we had some sort of idea to walk around the wee lake close to where we are.
Yes, if I can see the map, or... Not see the map, give me a sec. I have a map here. Yous were going to go to Lake Baratok. Because that's where you heard some rumors about a wizard
And the tower.
and the tower.
I think that's after we deal with the abbot because we just literally got to the gate.
Yeah.
Should we then drop the wedding dress off and we're going to see the besties? The guards?
Oh
The dwarf, like the misshapen dwarfs.
yeah. Demi-humans.
Yeah. That too.
Misshapen dwarfs.
Yeah.
The animal hybrids.
The experiments.
Oh.
Otto. Yes.
Yes.
Otto and I don't remember their second name. The second one.
I mean, Otto was the most important, really.
Yes. He was the nicest one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Then I actually need dice because I don't have it.
You don't need dice, John.
That's it. You're getting a nat 20 straight.
Yes.
Okay. That's
Take
what I've
back if
done.
you don't.
I turned back. So now Kirsty's in 2 views.
I had to fix my hair. You can see my bald spots.
See what I mean? It's like seeing the camera there when you're sitting there. It makes you paranoid.
Yeah, like the looking down.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't have any bald spots now.
We will need to get your roots at some point, though.
I mean, the colour's
What?
still
Put a hat
like-
on.
lasting.
That's why I have a hat on because my roots are like so far back.
I'm offered to do yours for like months.
Yeah, but I figured we'd wait. So you are going to the abbot. Oh my god, I'm turning this down. Oh.
Yes.
We had a short rest, I believe.
Yes, because you couldn't long rest.
We could if the DM let us, but
Mm.
no.
We get hit by a lightning bolt, was it?
Oh yeah, lightning from the sky, like divine retribution.
No, it was just Strahd taking a temper tantrum. Let's be
Always
honest.
Strahd taking a temper
Yep.
tantrum.
Well, to be fair, Strahd temper tantrums is kind of divine reputation in Barovia, so
Yeah, you are heading up towards the abbot. What are you doing about? I cannot remember her name. Berka? No. The Psycha. The Salica? The
The
flesh
Salica?
golem. Yeah. I cannot say that name.
I'm sure that was her name.
It's Vasilka. The Silica.
I think she was just. Oh, she was. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Silka.
so yeah, there's got the issue with the flesh golem kind of thing. Those
I mean, hear me out. He may have lost Ireena to sexy Sergi. Still got a flesh golem that looks like her.
I mean, they'll have
Second
to take
prizes.
it. It's all that's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay, so you are heading in.
Yeah.
Who's taking lead?
Delivery! What's the Barovian version of Amazon?
Prime.
Oh no, we're definitely going back to the Royal Mail joke.
Ah, yeah, to take these days.
Barovian Mail!
Oh, so you do work for Strahd.
no, just a very bad
Works
service
a
service.
strong word.
Yes.
Strahd is like one of the last royals of Barovia.
Yeah, that's because he killed it, bro. Because he was jealous of his sexiness.
You would too.
I wouldn't know that, so doesn't know jealousy. Not well. Yeah. No.
It was a brother anyways, he's in one piece.
No, he's still in there.
He's still pretty fucked up.
He's still pretty fucked up.
Cool.
Well, at this point, it's on mercy killing.
I still think he could take you.
He probably could.
I did cast remove cost on him, didn't I?
Yes.
Right, cool. Just to be on the safe side.
So who would like to go in first?
Where are you knocking on the door or the front gate?
If it was a gate, it'd be more like a couple.
I guess you just walk through and open the gate and see if we can find the abbot.
Probably in the same place where he's left them last
Yes.
time.
Being creepy with his flesh golem.
Yup.
Would Duff like to speak to Otto, or would you just like to get out of this place very quickly? Also, are we going to help this person? Because that's another thing we should sort of broach before we go in there.
I mean, it feels like we should help.
But we tried questioning her about what she meant by that last time, and she really wasn't explicit in what she meant by that.
Yeah, also, it just feels like we might have to kill the abbot, and I feel like that's a curse waiting to happen.
I
You know?
think we might struggle with that 'cause I had no clue what you did.
No, I really. She was really vague.
All we can do is go in and see what's happening.
So we're giving the dress across regardless and just seeing what his plan
And
is.
then we brought it here.
Spent so much effort on that
We
dress.
all learned to sew for this dress.
Yes, that is true. We did have a nice wee sort of book to read back and forth at least.
You did have
And we
a
need to find a shiny sword.
dress that wasn't great because she's trying to fix it to make it even better and it failed.
No, it still looks alright. Better than nothing.
Was that a wee job, or was that a specific person job?
That was
though?
a sole job.
To be
Well, just
fair, it's
saying.
probably the best wedding dress you'll get
Oh
in
yeah,
Barovia in short term.
exactly.
So
It's a pile of rags.
it's better than nothing.
It is also for a flesh golem, so you know.
Oh.
Without us breaking literally into his castle and stealing something nice.
Which is done already.
Let's see if Otto opened the door for us.
Otto will just punch on over, open the door. Yes.
Hi Otto, we've got a delivery. Can you let us in, please? Thank you.
I love how like you can't hear me if I speak like that. Yes.
You just have to learn to project your voice.
Yes. Come
You
in,
can
come in.
solo your voice
well,
dropped there.
how you been, Otto? How have the rabbits been in the bag?
We ate them.
You ate them? That's nice.
We have rabbit and turnip soup.
That sounds great.
Is the
Did
best
you-
soup in the lands.
Well, I'm sure. Do you cook it or
No,
your friend?
the abbot does.
The abbot does.
Yeah, but there's a lot.
That's nice of him.
Oh,
Do you know where he is at the moment?
He's just got a point to the place that you went last time.
Oh,
The
perfect.
church, I believe.
Oh, perfect. We'll head in. I'll see you later unless you want to come.
I stay.
Okay, bye, Otto.
Otto is the hyena donkey dwarf thing.
Yeah.
Wolf donkey.
Wolf donkey.
wolf donkey.
Wolf donkey dwarf. He's a wonky donkey.
He's a good boy.
These are gonna go up to the abbot, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
For the
Quite dexterous, though. He was able to catch rabbits.
So, does anything happen?
are you just going up? You just going in?
Yeah.
Just said
Yep.
yes.
Okay, what do you do? He's not immediately at the front door.
I mean, I'll have a wee perception check to see if there's anything else strange in the area as they're approaching.
Okay. It's so long.
Right, that's is a 16. That's cops, so we know that. 18 plus things. 25. Anything untoward or something sort of different?
Nothing that you haven't seen previously.
Some kind of the all same creatures and all that type of thing. Same little wee well with screeching noises from it.
Yeah. These are heading into the main hall, I believe.
Yeah, we'll just head in if there's nothing too untoward.
And again, it is more gentle sounding music like we heard last time.
I think just hail
Another
it.
cauldron, yeah. A golden disc. Mantle, fireplace mantle, hangs a golden disc engraved with a symbol of the sun. Wooden staircase, and a big cauldron full of the soup that Otto mentioned. But no abbot. not there anyway.
Why he doesn't want this fucking job?
Is there? So there's nobody here. Do we go upstairs and check then?
Probably.
I mean, we can
What's
just
the
shout for
stipulations of it?
attention.
Right
That is the
For
skill
me.
you do possess.
Do you need me to shout for you?
Project away.
Albert, oh, we're here with your wedding dress.
Look,
It's
your
tough
context, like,
on
could be-
the Red Dragon Renegades.
Oh,
I'll just dial it.
Here to deliver. Does that inspire anything from him? No.
Possibly not.
I'll just go start touching all this stuff then. That usually gets me the attention I need.
Maybe. You hear a lot of shuffling upstairs. And then an abbot's just gonna saunter down the stairs.
Oh, there you are.
I can't even remember what I said. Would this be gold ray instead of blue ray then? No! No gold ray. Hello.
Hello.
I can't remember his voice.
that's okay.
Oh, we've got the wedding dress you needed.
Is it a good one?
Challenge you to find a better.
Well, I can't leave this area.
Oh
I've got
well,
things
then you
to
can't
check.
find better, so you'll take it.
Oh, but I know that there's better.
No, there's not though.
There is.
You've
Then,
not even seen it yet, Abbott. You've not even seen it yet.
Shall we just
This
show
could be
that? Shall we
Funniest work of
shall we just
craftsmanship
show
you've
that
ever
Abbott
saw.
the dress?
Persuasion.
Oh dear. Pretty sure I'm disadvantaged on persuasion.
I believe in you.
You do have disadvantage on persuasion, but you have
Pray.
advantage
Right.
on intimidation.
What am I rolling?
Persuasion.
Persuasion, and if you fail, then you threaten.
Oh shit.
Good start.
5.
Oh,
Words come out your mouth.
Let's have a look. Just that tears out. How did you get that when it was in the bag of holding?
I jumped so. I've only got one arm, I forgot. Okay, I'm just waving it about so you can't quite get a good view of it, because I'm just kind of keeping it moving.
a bit of resistance getting
I
manhandled.
feel like I've got the shakes because of the lightning.
Could you hold it still?
I'm holding it still.
Can you hand it to me?
Oh. You love it.
Try and roll me another persuasion.
I might just tap you a little.
Oh, 6.
Oh, God,
One.
help.
I rolled a 2 the first time and a 3 the second.
Listen, Abbott. That's as best as we could do, considering we just managed to get out of Vallaki.
Wait, what happened to Vallaki?
It kind of burned down.
Werewolves.
And Strahd. Let's not forget the main guy.
Fire and werewolves on fire and
So this is unfortunately the best we've got
fire
at
and
this moment
werewolves.
in time. If you're willing to wait, we can still travel around. Unfortunately, we're not really much welcome back in. But we could somehow get a dress into you if we find a better one.
If you're wanting another dress, it's going to take another load of cash because we're going to have to travel farther afield to find another tailor.
Also,
I think
gives
we
you a
have
bit
to leave.
longer.
It could take a few weeks, if not months.
We have to leave Barovia to get another good dress, probably.
Yeah, it'll take ages.
So we probably get things
We'll
going.
need so much more funds.
Give
and
you
long
longer to
distance.
like train the what's her name?
Vasilka.
Bazooka. Did we learn?
No.
Did you? Oh, your student.
I don't think he's dead.
I don't know. I'm sure we did.
We
but
did,
why-
I've got it written
why
down.
would we have it wrote down then?
I might have told you, like, out of character.
Nah.
Maybe. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. But, if the village didn't totally burn to the ground, you could go take
A look.
No, it totally burnt to the ground.
that lady. Persuasion. Deception.
Deception, that's slightly different. Right, it's not at disadvantage yet. You can on the other one.
I mean, if you think about it, out of character, If it hasn't burnt your gun,
23! Oh!
How wordplay is this gonna be?
Is that natural 20?
Yes, it was a natural 20.
Yeah, well. You know, he
but at
might
least we can
still
ransack
get
the
it.
like ruins of vallaki.
Give me a sec.
Might get some goods.
I forgot to grab all my other books.
Might actually find out what the burgomaster was doing in his attic now that the attic is on ground level.
Oh, I know.
Well,
Could raid all the weird corners of that toy shop.
Yeah.
Cool.
And if the flesh golem doesn't work out, we can also see if that doll of Ireena survived. We could just give him that.
There we
If
go.
I'm
Solutions
sure-
on top of solutions.
I'm sure Strahd will fall for the puppet.
Yeah.
I'm sure that is totally going to convince him otherwise.
If not, at least like my Strahd puppet has an Ireena doll.
Yeah. Strap it and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so poetic.
It's not just that. I can act out Strahd's fancy of actually having an Ireena and sexy Sergi don't have her. It's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's finally mine.
We can perform it from prison very effectively.
Yes.
He doesn't believe you.
At 23.
He just has higher rolls than you.
The natural 20.
Ah, but
then.
it's probably going to, we're not going to be able to sort of secure something from there. There's probably forces stuck in there now, and it's going to be dangerous for us to go back there.
Well, if you wander your way past, jump in and look. Or jump out the outskirts of it, look, see if it's been fully taken over, or if
I
they
guess
manage
we'll
to
just
drive
take
them
this
off.
dress and go. God.
What's it? What's the grand plan here with the dress, and how we're going to set it up? What are you going to try to do?
Well, this is Strahd's bride.
Just gonna march her out somewhere and just shout Strahd? Is that the end goal?
Probably.
Okay. Uh, if this is not acceptable, then I guess there's nothing else for us here.
Are you writing a note?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gosh, for a man that doesn't get out much, he's terribly fussy about his dresses.
You would be too. You're
No,
like, I was
I
married
actually
in my
don't think
adventuring
Tough
clothes."
would be. Tough get married in an adventuring gear.
Exactly.
That was necessity
Anything
more
can
than
be
anything
a
else.
I know.
if you believe hard
Lucky
enough.
you're getting a wedding dress.
I don't even have a pencil.
Stop
Seems
fussy
like
how
an
these poor
issue.
people, man.
Honestly.
So pleasing some folk.
Does anyone else have any questions here? 'Cause it feels like we're not going to get anything from this.
Oh, he's crazy, clearly.
You know, this just feels like a waste of our
I
time.
think it was. Did he pay us in advance?
Oh.
No, I don't think we
Can
can.
I get that be inspired thing? Just so I can use it as a bookmark.
Right, well, we need payment for us, whether you like it or not.
I would not push for anything like that. So,
Oh, we put in all the work.
yeah, I wouldn't push. I don't think it'd go well for us. Not after the day we've had.
But you know what? After the day we've had, I really could do with getting paid for it. But if you don't insist, yes, I will let it go.
Oh dear.
Yes.
We have other places we can see right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have to get to the winery to get the wine for Krez.
We also
You have to go to Lake Bartok.
Yep.
Baratok.
So much to do.
So
well, that feels like a priority that.
Oh.
But I guess somebody farewell at it. I'll start just heading out because I feel there's nothing really here you can do. You guys can hang around.
No, I'll just pout at him and then.
How long do we have to get you a new dress before you try and marry her off?
Well, I can't marry her off until I get a new dress.
We've got a dress.
Understandable. We'll try our best to get you a dress. I can get it into Krez for you.
You should be able to scale, come around the left side without people getting into you. Pretty sure.
Oh, my way in.
But yeah, they didn't exactly build the walls all the way around. There's a little gap.
Right.
Wee gap in the wall.
They may have it fixed.
Go in via back door.
You could also scale the cliff.
AKA light.
How about Purple Skip? We can do that. Right, well, I guess farewell until then.
I shall see you. He didn't even offer you gold for payment.
Oh, I know.
No, he offered us like a spell or something.
Yeah, it was Spell of Magics.
Which he's probably holding on to until we get him a decent dress.
Yeah, with the spells that he was gonna cast. Yeah.
Right, go ahead. So he's gonna go back down and check on his brother, see his condition. He's not getting kicked out, is he?
No, he wasn't.
That's
getting
fine.
it.
May as well go see him before I get kicked out.
For the
Maybe
rest
put
that you're
Matt-
doing.
Taking this as a group, really.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head down back to the Burgomasters. I still don't think that's right. However, when you get there, Stella's not there.
Of course he's not. I'm so...
Nell is not there.
I'd be worried if I wasn't now.
Well, no, if you.
Where's Nell?
Who?
The injured paladin guy that came in with us?
I haven't seen him.
Where's Ishmark?
Ishmark is asleep in the bed where Nell was.
Oh, that bastard. He stole your sick
Right.
brother's bed.
Ishmark.
What?
His face. Ishmark, where's Nell?
I don't know. Who's Nell?
I wasn't. We weren't mass hallucinating that we got. Like, my brother was here. Where did we? He looks like me. Got scar on his face. Oh, fucking sucks here.
He's taller than you.
Taller than me.
He is your version of Sergi.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen him. I'm not gonna lie, I went to sleep as soon as you left. You know, just losing my sister and all that.
Sorry for the loss.
Can I make a survival check to see if it seems like anyone's sort of said anyone's been in here?
Sure.
Can I use my twin psychotic powers?
Sure.
It's probably not going to
Psychotic
help.
powers.
Yes.
Not psychic, psychotic.
Probably not.
Twins, you know.
9.
No, it does not look like
Getting in the-
anyone's been in here. You're like, yeah, obviously people's been in here, but not what you're looking for.
How long ago was it, would you say, since we've left them?
Be like an hour or two. Just because you are sore, your quick short rest.
How
Walking
far,
up
how far
there.
away is the cart?
Your cart is in. Did you bring it in?
Yeah.
So,
Oh wait, no, you have the cart and something else because
The caution cart was just left outside the town, I think.
yeah, because you were traveling with what's their faces first.
The tavern
Yeah.
guy, but he then split off to go to his dad's.
Yes.
So they've left us.
So probably just outside the town, and we'll say that it has a little stable.
So how long will it take me to get there?
Not long, because the Burgomaster's house is like right by the front gate, so it takes you like 5 minutes to get out of there.
Thank fire, I'll check to see if there's anyone around the stables.
Is there guards about? Or like anyone outside?
Not that you see. The guards are up in the tower battlement.
So if I shout to them, hey, have you seen a guy that looks like me about? A little bit more injured?
No, there's another one of these.
Apparently not. According to everyone. Hi, character. This isn't a full Hydra shit bullshit.
Not that you know. Not that I'm willing
Nah.
to say.
Nah, I'm joking.
There's several false hydras. Get it right.
Yeah.
Where's that music coming from?
I need to read something. So no one has seen my brother.
Anything in stables?
Just rubble, and only rubble because she's only got one horse now. Again.
Could I check, make a survival check there to see if I see any kind of heavier footprints?
Yep. He would have heavier footprints because he's wearing heavy armor.
Yes.
I'm going to try and set up a cyclonic link up to a mile. See if I can connect with him psychotically.
17.
You don't see any heavy footprints. You do see some light footprints though.
The bitch take off his armor. He's running about naked. That's what Excel would do. He's putting me to shame.
Your brother's not selling you.
There is
He is
light footprints.
like footprints.
They would seem of the size it could be nil.
No, they seem a little bit. You know how like halflings have much larger feet than they do? It's like you don't know what it is, but you know it's big feet.
So I know someone with big feet has been around here. Cool. That's good to know.
Bigfoot.
Right, that's good to know. That's great solid evidence. I'm gonna come back with my cast iron evidence and report that back to the group.
Big feet. You know what they need with that big feet? Big shoe.
Well,
Big shoe. Big shoe. No, you also cannot sense him within the mile.
Fair enough. Something strange is going on here, guys. Didn't like that shit, yes.
No, I need to. I'm gonna be doing this with views, but I'm also trying to get piercing things.
Multitasking?
you're capable.
What do we do, guys?
No, because I need to come tomorrow.
Does a person count as an object?
No. If they're a corpse, yeah.
What if we objectify now that then he becomes an object?
It would not work like that.
I tried.
Could I try locate object in his armor?
You could try.
I will try and cast locate. I'll see if that is a ritual spell or
I mean, that's actually quite smart.
hey,
He's gonna be like,
sometimes
oh, you found it, but he's not wearing it.
Yeah.
but it starts. It gives us
Yeah.
gives us a direction.
Tells us where he's been.
'Cause I'd like a paladin on our side. That'd be good. That'd be no offense, rogue, but that'd be really useful.
Full offense to the rogue.
Yeah.
Right, so I suspect the answer will be no, but it's got 1,000 feet. That's I'm just gonna walk to the outskirts of the town as I'm casting this,
Okay.
just to see if I've got a location on this. It's a concentration. I'll ask one of you guys to come with me as backup, just
Obviously,
in
that's
case
what
things
you're
kind of
doing.
turn the right.
No.
Oh my god.
So you cast locate object on the thing. How far is that? 1,000 meters?
1,000 feet,
1,000 feet. How far is 1,000
Mhm.
feet?
300 meters, 350 meters, something like
No, you can't sense his armor.
that. Okay.
I mean, he's a big boy. He can take care of
Maybe it's
himself.
just left again. You know.
Maybe.
He
After
was pretty-
Snuffer punching me, complaining he's been looking for me, and then just fucks off
Also, he was
Maybe
broken.
Strahd hated him so much.
because he was so sexy.
Yeah.
Mm.
That he's
I mean,
banished him.
he was pretty broken.
I mean, it was pretty sexy. I was like, okay, we're all in agreement. Oh.
I just couldn't think somebody in that state could be moving in any way, shape, or form. But
I mean, there's like no evidence. Nobody's seen him.
there's literally nothing to sort of show he's that walked away. Does your brother exist? Can you imagine this?
Yes, I would totally make up that I have a twin brother who totally saved your asses. I'm grateful, aren't you?
Oh.
I did remove a curse off and heal him, so you know. But I'm more thinking that if nobody knows where this person is, and he's mysteriously disappeared, he doesn't seem like the quietest person. So something is seriously wrong here.
Like-
A broken paladin is not just gonna go and walk about in the space of half an hour.
Also, like, you're twins. Can you not, like, figure that out?
With your psychotic link.
Don't twins, like, know each other? Like, what's going to be happening or something like that?
We haven't seen each other for so long.
I
Not
don't know
every
how
twin
twins
has a
work.
link.
Macaria's low-key racist towards twins. Just stereotype.
Twinist.
All I know is this, like, his armor's not anywhere near. So, and he's probably not going to go anywhere without his armor.
Unless his armor was disintegrated.
True.
Can you locate, like, a strand of hair on his head or something? Like, good God.
Burgomaster's gonna be like, I think it's time for you to leave.
Sick.
We'll grab Ishmark and go.
We're still dragging a smirk.
Yes.
Can stay.
We're just dragging that sad little guy.
You steal my brother, now you steal my pencil.
Yeah. This is your brother. He's been turned into a pencil.
I will treasure him for life.
So you just leave.
Ishmark, are you staying?
I will stay the now. Something's not quite right in this town.
Tell me. Can I ask a favor?
Mhm.
You see my brother, can you send word? If
Sure.
he's still here.
I'll find a bird to carry it. The bird dies, that's not on me.
That's fine, I don't
And
care.
if you feel like sewing a wedding dress as well in your spare time,
I mean, he
Feel
does
free
got
to get on that.
dexterous hands.
yeah,
Is that what take the tough to sort of respect Ishmark?
Yes.
And make it
He'll
better?
just start sewing.
it would be a start. You know, sew some
He's
bed
very
sheets
deft
together.
with the needle.
Well, there we go.
Let's hope for your
If
friendship,
you
yeah.
find out anything, I'll obviously reward you, pay you.
Yeah. Well, here seems pretty safe, but pretty weird.
Well, you said that about the last time.
Well,
Yeah.
someone must have let Strahd in.
That could never happen here.
Oh, what's everyone's flaws currently?
Mine says I've got PTSD now.
I don't think I got any special flaws.
No. No, you got
I'm
distrusting.
Yes.
I'm still just a simp. I don't have any special flaw.
You, that's because you haven't went down.
Yeah, I got PTSD and I don't trust peeps.
I've got scarring in
Good.
one arm and my other arm's a strange colour and completely numb.
Flaws.
For a couple of days after a
For
couple of
3
days,
days.
rest,
Yeah, yeah.
you should be good as new.
Okay.
Yeah, it fits oh so well, doesn't it?
So you leave, Barovia. You see Rubble, and they're like excited to see you.
Oh, so cute. Okay, I pet him with my one good arm.
Can I get
Who's gonna
back?
want to drive the wagon?
I'll jump up.
Just to see if there's like any signs of someone being rummaged about in it or
Yeah,
hiding
sure.
in it. I don't want this.
If you see anything better than that, dude.
Yeah.
Perception, isn't it?
Yeah.
24.
Nice.
It does look like someone's been in the back of your cart.
Well, Strahd.
Big feet,
Big feet.
Big feet.
big feet.
Big mucky footprint.
Is my chicken okay? I'll kill someday. I
It's
swear.
24. Do I see the chicken?
I'm good at
See
murder.
the chicken, but it's kind of covered in blood.
Did the
Is it
chicken eat
chicken?
my brother?
Is the
It's just
chicken
hit
alive?
the floor.
I think the chicken killed someone.
Macaria,
Yeah.
your chicken's kind of covered in blood.
Is it alive?
Strangely enough, yes.
Okay, it's okay then.
It just falls over and starts snoring on the ground.
Chickens are often covered in blood.
Feel like a small scratch on it.
It's being injured.
Huh?
Look.
To be right
Just-
over there, just been like, oh, okay.
But Rubble's quite happy, apparently, yeah.
Yeah, Rubble's fine.
Rubble's craving.
Rubble wasn't attached to the cart. Someone
Oh,
brought
they're-
Rubble round.
Right, well, I guess I'll do the driver duties for the time being. You mind at least giving a heads up and watch for me?
Oh, sure, we can do
Yes.
that.
Should we head to the lake or
We didn't leave anything in that. Oh, hi. We didn't
Oh,
leave anything in
no.
the cart, did we?
Wine.
Apart from the chicken.
I've got my stuff.
Wine. A box.
Um,
A barrel.
they look like they've been rummaged through.
Not that you can see.
Mm. Not even with my 24 perception.
Nah, 24 perception was for something else. You have to
So-
reroll.
There's a muddy footprint, did you say?
Bigfoot.
Any real
16.
info we can garner from it?
It's a big footprint. No info, like there's nothing
What
discernible
do
about
you mean by big? Like,
like big footprint.
Like, what size foot we're talking? Like, what shoe they wearing?
Clown feet.
Clown feet.
That is unusual.
Don't know how to describe it. You know how like bugbears have super long arms? It's kind of like that, but foot.
Didn't Liz say there was big footprints outside?
Big shoe, big shoe.
I know there's big footprints inside. There's blood on your chicken
And under the chicken.
and under the chicken, like a lot of blood. Yeah, your chicken's unscathed.
No, the chicken has a scratch.
No, apart from that, but it's not enough to bleed that much.
Protected us.
Where's the body?
Chicken burps out a
That,
blood.
is that my problem to find?
I'm just going to turn away from you. Let's stare out the back as we drive.
where do you guys want to head then? Try and get to this lake and have a see if there's anything there for us.
What did you just put in your mouth? Put that out.
You big child.
But I want to eat the shiny math rocks. Use our heading to where?
We going for the lake or we?
I would say I think best heading to the lake unless anyone else has any better ideas right now.
You know, less people the better.
We're not sure what's happening. I don't know who to trust. Things are weird there. We need a way out of this place, and the shiny angry sword seems the best way to do that right now. So it's at least a lead.
Where was Krezk was there? Okay, as you are traveling around, you need to go to R on the map.
So yeah, well, this is my navigation, animal handling. It's decent. 17 plus. Would you give it animal handling?
Yeah.
What would 17 plus 4? 21.
So you just need to head to R and then to B.
okay.
So
Cool.
as you are heading, you see another cart on the road.
Is this another fucking drive-by?
Is their horse better than Rubble?
No, this is just a normal horse.
So no crazy death horse.
Is it going towards us, away from us?
It is blocking the road.
Oh, okay, so it stopped blocking the road.
Yes.
Well, I'll slow the cart down, stop, and not try and run through the barricade.
I was gonna say, Wes, get ready to charge through them, but
Yeah.
Are you wanting me to
Tough
charge?
to definitely.
Why are we slowing down?
I have no idea.
So right, do you want to go through the barricade? Because I don't really care which way right now. I want to get to this lake and find what's
I mean,
there.
the cart can't-
highway robbery moment, like
The cart can't travel through the trees, so
Yes, but if the cart breaks, we're fucked.
yeah, well, we can't go through the trees. So let me think.
Are you wanting me to go through?
You're gonna see a well-dressed gentleman get out of that cart.
Ooh.
On a scale of Strahd to Sergi,
It's a 0.
Strahd's got it.
Or worse than Strahd.
Oh damn.
So Strahd,
We're in the
I'll
negative.
go.
right? Are we gonna there's someone coming getting out of this cart? So before I decide to,
Gosh, they're ugly, aren't they, Wed?
I'll leave that to yourself to decide. I don't care about that. Do we?
Rude, I can't hear you.
I mean, by dwarven standards, which I'm told are, not the same as human standards.
Better than Dwelf standards.
Dwarf elf.
Dwarf elf. That's what they're called. And
Oh.
they take the bad habits or the bad sides from both of the creatures.
Oh gosh.
So they're just god ugly.
Nice.
I think it was a 3.5 thing.
Mm.
No, I'm here to deliver a letter.
Oh,
Who's taking it?
Oh.
who are you delivering it to?
Use,
How do you know
I'll
who
mage hand out.
we are?
because I know.
That's not a very good. Be more convincing.
Can I poke my head out going, what is the hold up?
I will hold mage hand out.
Skeletal hand appears and was like, okay. He hands you a rolled up letter with a seal on it. And when you decide to break the seal, I will hand you this to read.
Where did this come from?
My master.
Have you brought it back to you?
Yeah, I'm carrying it back.
I'm just going to take it and open
That ball one.
it. Alright, so your master Strahd.
Yes, good day. He's got to leave.
Oh, bye then.
Well met.
Nice to meet you.
What does the letter say?
Wait, you like to know. Wonder boy.
Share with the class.
Is that about Sergi?
No, it's an invitation by the looks of it.
Ooh.
To dinner at his castle.
Oh, we must
Ooh.
attend.
So that you can meet in civilized surroundings.
Civilized would be more of a neutral ground, surely.
Yeah, he runs about.
Apparently, he's promising safe passage. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, wait, sorry, rival. Your host.
Strahd one's out of it.
Also, he writes here, know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that it is I alone who can release you from it.
Deception check.
Just gotta put the letter in the bag of holding.
I'll let everyone read it.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, that was the abridged version of it.
My friends, know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von Zarovich.
How well written.
Very well written.
Cursive, I hate it.
Hear me out. His writing is better looking than him.
Right. So where do we stand on this?
I mean, maybe that's why he hired that guy as well. He just needs people uglier than him to work for him.
Right, let's
So
focus on
insecure.
Let's focus
The
on
other
big
card is
Marco.
gone. Dates off.
Do we know the full location? Are we? So, how much of a clue do we have the full location we should go to?
This castle.
Well, I know that's the castle, but it's the tarot readings
One of them
were right close by.
states the castle.
Yep.
Kind of. The other one is like Baratok, you think.
Yep.
Do we have a deadline for this dining?
Nope. Did not say.
Oh, how will we know when to go?
I think he's got eyes.
Turn up.
I think he's got eyes everywhere, so I think he'll.
Oh, it's just whenever we feel like it.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but you also don't want to wreck the piss.
When do we head? Are we heading there?
Do we want to do the lake first?
Yes.
Or... Okay, yeah.
If we have a trump card, we can use at least.
Isn't his castle on the way past the lake anyway?
No,
No.
the lake is like 2 seconds away.
No, that's what I mean. Like, we pass the lake as we go.
Oh,
past.
yeah.
It's on the way.
I thought you meant the other way around.
Okay, so somebody's castle as well. We might have.
Let's see.
The silica seems to be one of the other pieces, so we've got maybe the 3 pieces we need
Powerful
close
force
by.
protection, that which you see lies in the womb of darkness. Devil's lair, place in which he must return, is one of the cards.
So we have the 3 cards all within our grasp.
Give me a second to see what he is.
Well, we might as well just continue on, check out the lake, and then see where our move is from there. Try not to irritate and take too long, I suppose, though.
Is there a world where if we find what we need, we go scorched earth on the abbot? It's close enough by, and maybe we can get the silica afterwards.
What, and bring her to dinner with us?
The 3 cards apparently is a way out.
Oh, it's worth a go.
And
5 cards.
there's 5 cards. Right,
Bring the flesh golem with us.
we have.
Whatever
If we have
dress
the
that Schmark's made.
well, regards to the dress and such, it's if we have the weapon, the flesh golem. If there's something in the castle we can use that helps. What were the other 2, John?
You have one of them, which is tax collector. The stand have you seek, child realize, the Book of Strahd.
Yep.
The second one is warrior of powerful force of good hope protection. That which you seek lies in the womb of darkness. Power and strength is weapon of vengeful sword of sunlight. Look, wizard tower, wizard
Yep.
name servant. Yeah.
So
Weren't we also
Room
meant
of-
to
Room of
bring...
Darkness is one we don't really know what it is.
Wedding bell abbey, wedding bell or death toll. These are like
They
Do
were
we
there
not need to bring
yes.
that dark elf with us when we went to the castle?
Yes.
Yes.
The
We need to pick
Vistani
him
camp.
up. Yeah.
Very few people will be willing to go with us, so anyone we can bring with us. If we're going back to get the flesh golem, maybe we can talk Ishmark into some form of vengeance and point him towards Strahd.
Okay.
So
We
what
need-
I'm hearing is you guys want to take the flesh golem, which is being trained to be his bride,
Yes.
Yeah.
to Strahd.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking it loud right now. That's all. I don't.
I think
Is that such a good idea? 'Cause what if a flesh golem gets turned and gives him more power? You're literally handing him on a plate. Like, what is with you guys?
How would it give him more power?
Think about it. Why is he after? You're giving him what he wants.
It's just lusty.
Yeah, exactly. Don't give him what he wants.
how about we take a look at the lake first and we can work out our plan as we go.
Might calm him down.
like, you know what? I just wanted to marry my wife.
I know.
She didn't want to marry you. Get over it.
I wanted to marry my brother's wife.
She didn't want to marry you. Get over it.
Sure. Okay. So, yous are heading towards the tower. The tower. So as yous are traveling across the road, yous head into a small dirt path. You feel like this is gonna annoy the cart and rubble because it's uneven.
Well, leave the cart here.
Rubble and the cart would be fine, but it's just a bit narrow.
Character, I mean, he's got Fluffy on his side.
Just gently take the cart down.
Yeah.
You've got better idea than me how well it'll
I mean,
handle.
I think Rubble.
Okay.
Rubble can take it.
I'll continue to do my thing then. Do you want another roll for that or
No, it should be fine.
right? Okay.
So now it's only a wide dirt trail, but dirt trail, if you want to stay out of the potholes, it's a bit narrow of a drive.
Well, take a well,
So use, I get to read a wee bit because that's lovely. You've come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit with collapsing scaffoldings, clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop the buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon splattered with mud. Yeah.
Could be who got as a krezk.
What?
Sort of a barrel top wagon with mud, big feet, mud, popping around our sort of our stuff back in the town.
Or it's mud, it depends. We'll need to go and actually look.
It could be somewhere in that.
We
Is
popping
there-
out and taking a look. We
is
see
it
much
possible-
more.
We survival check just to see track size and such to see if they seem quite fresh.
Okay.
That would be a 7, so no.
They don't look fresh anyway.
Thank you.
It looks like it's been here a while.
Right, just quietly head down. Do we do it stealthily or do we make ourselves known?
Dell?
I mean,
You still have the blessing.
What car?
we are going to be somewhat. They'll know that someday in a cart is traipsing up. Let's not cause too much of a ruckus, but just,
Go normal.
gingerly head over.
We'll gingerly take the cart over then.
Would you like to take a small break now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to go pee. And I'm going to put it on a BRB screen.
You.
we are back. A wee 5-minute break. It wasn't even. It was like 3 minutes or something.
It's all up.
How we all feeling? Rejuvenated. Everyone got their snack. Everyone got their drink.
Yes.
Right, what he's doing? He's are now traveling on that weird path, mossy path to
I think
the cart.
gingerly heading down, just to sort of see where this kind of cart is in front of the tower.
Sorry. Okay, so you go down to investigate it, or you're going to the cart, right?
The cart.
Yeah, the other cart, the cart in front of the
Oh.
tower.
Well, it's in front of the tower. We kind of have to go to it.
Yep. Does it seem like anyone's there?
No,
Is there any big footprints, John?
no, not that you can see. Are you like looking at the cart, like perceiving it, investigating it?
Looking around to see how
18
long.
perception. Do I see them big footprints?
No.
See how long it's been here, like just to sort of check.
It looks like it's been here a while. Since you are looking at it, I can read. Since you don't have to get close to it, I will read. Under layers of mud, this wagon sports a fresh coat of purple paint. Its wheels have fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner. A red drape covers a tombstone-shaped window on each side. A steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that says "Keep Out."
Well, that's cool.
You're like, I want this car.
Yeah.
Do we make ourselves known, or do we quietly go by to the sort of tower?
Look, I mean, stealth's not the strong point of everyone here, so
It's
I
not.
like to just be up front.
I mean, if there are people there, it might look worse if we're sneaking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel nothing looks worse than a bad sneak. You know what I mean?
We're known for that.
No,
could get a good sneak this time.
oh, but we don't.
Well, Sil could always take a peek at, see if there's anything obvious while we just go up and chat, I guess.
Right, I guess we go to the door then.
Oh, right. Is
What
it a
were you-
ruin or is it like a
You
proper
make me a
tower?
perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
What even is my perception? 11.
While walking past, you hear the clucks of a chicken.
Sick. Walking past the car or
The cart.
Well, you just collecting more chickens at this point.
I mean,
You're not against the idea.
just saying.
I mean, if it's eaten one person already, it might be useful against others.
Sorry, guys. Mm. So, was the cart padlocked, or was there
Yeah,
like,
there was a padlock.
but like, is it accessible or is it properly shut?
Well, it's got a steel padlock secures the back door.
What about the front door?
There is no front door.
Okay, can I look in the window?
You can look through the window, but it's covered by a red tart tray tape thing.
Lovely. Oh, there's definitely something alive in there.
Shall we check the tower then? As for the tower, what is the condition of it when
We
we're
can
up
steal the
close?
chicken on the way back.
True.
So you head up to the door.
Yeah, is it like a ruin or like a actual?
It's still in place,
proper?
just with a wee bit of sort of scaffolding on it.
So it's definitely still in place. If you're heading up to the door, I can read out that wee bit.
Yep.
The tower door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol. A connected series of lines with an 8 stick figures around it. Carved into the initial line above the door is the word Kazan.
Kazan?
Kazan.
Shazam.
Khazan.
K-H-A.
Is that a name? Is that a name I recognise from being around here? Have I heard it mentioned at all? Or...
Remember, I can show you this. Just not look at anything else.
Greg, take pictures.
So that's what the thing looks like.
What's it made
Looks
of?
like a puzzle door.
Iron.
Could I try and investigate the mechanism of it a little bit to see if we can discern anything from it?
Sure. How do you do that?
Just to see if there's anything protruding out. I feel like there's like a key. There's always is there anything that moves on it? Like, is there any sort of definite sort of direction to where the line's going to move?
If you push, does it open?
Do you push the door?
Did I push the door, guys?
I'm just looking at
Yeah.
it. You
I'm gonna push the door.
So you push the door?
Yeah. Does it open or budge, or does it remain shut?
You need to let me read something.
I'm gonna get cursed, guys.
it's fine. I can get rid of
It
those.
sucks you in.
You're like actually trying to look at it, and I just go,
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that does it. It works as well.
hey, if it opens.
Who's wearing armor here?
Me.
Study leather.
Still has metal.
I'm wearing mithril.
Still a metal.
Yes.
I
Cool.
don't wear armor.
Can everyone here make me a dexterity saving throw? Those with metal on their armor
Sorry, guys.
is with disadvantage.
Ah,
Sorry, lads.
yes. I know what this is.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, that's not bad.
5.
19.
Check
18.
save.
I didn't even do last one.
You need to beat 15.
Ah,
Oh,
13.
no.
30,
What if you got a
13.
dead arm? What else can you get?
Dead for real. All dead.
What if I'm
Are we getting
carrying
grasped?
it?
John, are we getting grasped shockingly?
No.
Oh,
The tower.
I rolled a 2 and a 19.
The tower suddenly
I'm so sorry, guys.
is enveloped by lightning.
Oh,
cool.
Oh my god.
Our favourite thing.
I feel like I'm a lightning rod.
sorry, guys.
Whoever failed is taking 26 damage. Whoever passed is taking 13.
13.
20 points of damage.
26.
Listen,
And now
what can I say?
We haven't had a long rest since the lake. The other lake.
Yep.
Right, okay, yeah.
So
Yeah,
after we've
just
been
the
through all
far.
this, we can then have a long rest, but we've got to get through all this first.
So, what are you doing now? It's
Did-
still enveloped by lightning.
Did the door open at all? Or
Nope.
was it just... Okay, so I just made it lightning.
Don't do that again.
I had to try.
No, you did. You
That's
did.
it.
Absolutely was the right thing to do. But
I think-
we don't need to do it
Right.
again.
Was it? Was it really?
Right,
Two
guys.
lightning bolts in one day. What the fuck?
Look.
I'm just gonna go stand a little bit from you guys.
Do we just shout Kazan? See if that works, because that's what says in the door.
I'm down to try anything. I mean, I touched
I'll take
the
a bit of
door.
distance. I'll take a bit of
I'll
distance away,
follow- I'll follow
and
you.
Just standing a little bit further behind them.
I'm getting some like Billy Baxton vibes or whatever.
Kazan.
it is.
It does not open.
I'm trying to shout to see it. Are you
What if we
here?
all shout it except for Sil, because Sil's been a wee bitch.
So it doesn't want to get zapped again.
Sucks to be Sil then.
Um,
Just throw you over.
it's the last of spells, but I can maybe do something. That, in fact, I have to read what like the main spells use and all that jazz.
Could we see, like, has the
Which-
door changed in any way? Is it
No,
just...
it still has the same thing. Do you want me to, like, I would cover it up because I can't show you it like easy.
Well, it was just the door though, still, right?
Yeah, just that. Just read.
Yeah, so it's.
Oh, read.
Look at the picture.
Can we understand any of the symbolism that's going on?
Make me an investigation check.
Not very investigative, if I
I'm
remember
leaving you.
correctly. Where's my. Yeah, it's not gonna go right. Suspect.
So,
Not bad, 17.
I'll give you a closer look at the
Do you
door.
want that open, John?
Yeah, a wee bit.
Can I ask, John, was the lightning a spell made by a creature within 5 feet of me?
No.
Would that happen to be a curse that could perhaps be removed?
I can dispel magic though as well.
Can
But
it
we're
be
waiting, we're
level?
waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. I don't have burn level 3 spell slots just like this, so
I have postcards that I was gonna do for you.
ah, that's so cute.
Let's show. Can they see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
The one I like is like
Cool.
That is cute.
Is there a gift shop in Barovia? Can we visit before we leave?
Right, I getting a look at this door.
Yeah.
Is the door got anything of interest that I'm able to somewhat see, pick up any of this jazz? Is it just the same old, same old?
so. There's no way to do this easy. Would you roll?
17.
Cool. You get a proper look at the door. Don't read this part.
I
Yeah.
promise I won't.
Right, great. It.
I'll do that just to make you feel better. Oh, there's all drawing looking.
Oh, there's a knocker.
They're little stick people.
There is a knocker. Can we knock?
I've got.
Do you want to risk that again?
I've got mage hand, so I can do it from 30 feet away.
But otherwise, like, did I recognize any of this sort of symbol situation going on? Is that just?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm not the smartest.
We believe in you.
I
Was
was going to investigate the door as that was sound.
Yeah,
Would
you
I
were
be able
gonna
to-
do that
Would
in
I
the
be
first
able to?
place.
Would I be able to assist?
You would be able to.
Okay, we're gonna roll a different thing.
Do you want me just to roll a check then if it was helping, or have you rolled already?
Oh, you should roll. You should definitely
No,
roll.
you have
No,
advantage.
You're getting assisted.
I've given you aid, so you'd have advantage on it, and I'll cast guidance on you, so you have a D4 as well.
I believe in you.
Better.
So that's 10.
Is that with the D4?
Yeah. So I rolled a 6 at first, and then I rolled again, and it was a 5 plus the D4.
It would have been a 25.
I've been rolling 2s all night,
What?
so.
Or the dice?
What dice?
The dice you roll.
What one though? I rolled multiple dice. 3.
Yes.
Very useful, thank you.
No, can't roll. You feel like you're meant to do something.
Guys, I
This
feel like
isn't-
we're meant to do something.
A song and dance number.
This isn't a open and closed type door the traditional way.
What's that? Revolving door.
That would be funny.
No, it's just that's a mechanism we've got to be able to sort of unlock.
Open sesame.
You hear the tower start to charge up again.
Could I? No point checking on traps now because we've been fucked with it already. Using the mage hand, could I try and turn the circle? The separated.
So you go to use your mage hand.
Yes. Would it be like an Arcana check or something like to control it, or
Give me a sec, just reading
Okay.
something. We have to read something a bit more.
because if we have to touch it, I can maybe try and dispel the magic around it, but I would really rather not have to dispel the magic around it.
So how close are you getting?
Oh, I've got 30 feet range on the mage hand.
Okay, so You cast your maze. You go 30 feet away, I'm assuming. Cast your maze and it's just walking its way forward. And as soon as it gets to within 5 feet of the tower, it disappears.
Is the lightning still going?
Yes.
Was feel like I'm gonna have to spell magic, which is not ideal, but the spell magic on the lightning and such.
You go to cast your spell, and you feel your magic getting dispelled instead.
Uh-oh.
So would I be able to make an Arcana check on that to see if a spell has been cast against me?
Sure.
That does better. That's 16.
You don't feel like a spell has been cast against you. You feel like there's a spell being cast around the area. The area is permeated with magic. That's the right word, right? Permeate?
What if we just fling weapons at it and see if it breaks?
Well, that's made me kind of useless.
Only we had
Well, I don't
as
know.
a battering ram.
You can
I would
re-roll, by
think
the way,
so.
now. You've been investigating a little longer.
You really want me to figure this out, don't you?
Well, you were investigating. You're on the right track.
16.
16. The pictures on the door are calling to you.
The pictures of the doors, they call to me.
The little stick figures.
Are the see how the stick figures are? Are they in line with the lines? Are they out
There
of-
are stick figures, and then so it's a circle.
Yep.
Then you have stick figures. Let's say it's like 12, like around the clock. But there's lines from like one stick figure to another, to another, to another, to another, to another, to another.
The instructions for like a dance.
So we just get to turn it to the right pictures.
It doesn't turn.
Well, I'm too dumb for this then, guys. Do we get to touch it?
No,
Do you want me
You
to
remember what
quickly-
happened
do you
to
want-
that?
do you want to quickly draw it without reading?
Sure.
That there, yeah.
You want me to draw it?
If you want.
Yeah.
Knock
It's gonna
yourself
be
out.
terrible.
Could it refer to like if the tower's roughly circular, points around the tower? Maybe there's like buttons we need to press in
Or
a
maybe
certain
it's a
order.
dance we need to do.
Yes,
It's not
that's
a dance. I'm pretty sure it's not a dance. Knowing
Don't
the
listen to him. If you want to dance, just dance.
strong on that.
Sure, there was a play about this back
Start
in.
striking poses to see if it'll work.
With my one arm.
I mean, yeah, maybe it's points around the tower or something.
Yeah.
That could make sense.
And I don't want to touch the tower.
No,
Maybe it's just the door that's electrified.
no, it was the whole tower thing was like encased with the lightning or
Yeah.
something.
I can't take another one of those lightning strikes.
That's quite fair.
I don't think many of us can take any more of that. So it's
Listen, I didn't know it was gonna do lightning.
no, we could not know.
I am insight news.
Did I get
Right.
paid? Am I like, huh?
That is the best I can do drawing wise.
It does look like a fucking.
Wait.
I'm
Can I
just
see it again? Can I see it again?
Oh, I'll try dance.
I was gonna try and draw better.
Yeah,
Like a
you can,
better.
you can try and draw it better. But I think
But
that
it's stick figures are
It's like getting planes to land, you know?
Just saying, if it turns out we need to dance, I'm taking full credit.
I would be shocked, very shocked,
Oh, you have been shocked though.
twice.
literally and metaphorically.
they all connect. Like all these lines I've drawn, they should all connect. Like
I'm not reading the words, I'm looking at the picture.
Let's see the picture. I'll just cover it up. John.
yeah. Oh, I think that's why Kirsty's thingy in it.
I think it could be points around the tower.
Look at it though, it's dance moves. You're going do.
It's not the Macarena.
It's 8 or 12. 8 people, you said, yeah?
It's however many people are
1,
there.
2,
Yeah,
3,
eight.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points.
Tower of Dance.
And then I'll do the lines connecting it
Mm-hmm.
to make sure they're right.
Do we think the owner of the caravan is in the tower, or they were disintegrated by the tower?
You do not know.
Would the chickens help us? Just saying.
Can I see it? Sorry, you connect it.
Does that look about right, John? With the stick figures?
Yep.
I'm calling it. We have to get the Just Dance going.
Can't see another solution.
We gonna bust some moves.
I think you're right.
Who's the best dancer of us all?
It would have been Misty.
Let's roll to see his best answer.
Let's performance check.
Yeah, performance check.
There you go. You need to tell me how you're doing it.
Hold on. We're
Oh, we're
performing
just doing this for the
first.
giggles right now. Out of-
21.
I was
16.
I'm a 13.
I'm busting moves.
That's a 21 for myself.
Hey, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Dance off with.
Oh,
So, by the looks of it, actually,
Wes,
17.
20.
Oh. Because I've got one
That-
arm.
is the door.
You're at disadvantage
The
because of the
bottom.
arm.
Oh,
That's it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. Okay, so
Which way are you doing it? So you know what? We'll get you to stand up and do it.
If this doesn't work, I'll be.
yeah.
Do
Are
we
we all doing it, or is it
or do the
best
two
dancers?
highest rollers
Uh,
to do it?
I
I'm
mean,
just
Wes is the nat 20 on there.
I'm gonna say one person does it.
There we go.
Problem
Dance
is-
off unless you've won.
As a problem, so I'm just gonna
You start at the beginning and follow the arrow, yeah.
someone hold this up for me, please, because so be
Wait. You wait. I can look at it from here.
no, but it's like I need to see it myself,
Yeah, no. What I mean is
So you can follow it as well.
right? So what?
I hope
The
this
feet
is
don't.
right.
The feet won't move.
The feet don't move, do they, John?
No.
No.
So
Shoulder
it's
rhythm,
from
Technically, the feet look like they do move because you have to move places. You're doing. Because that's what it looks like. You have to move. So you start
Let
on
him, let him
three.
just do the arms. We're not
Yeah,
really
just
talking
do the
about
arms.
it.
Just the arms. Just
That's
the
what
arms.
I'm
Doing
also.
too much.
right. So it is.
I'm watching.
The silent song.
You'll have to do it again and then tell me. You need to tell me which one you're starting from. So
Well, we'll start from the top. In fact,
Wait,
let's
no,
start
follow
the line.
the- follow the
Follow
line.
the lines.
So from there,
from 3,
3 goes to like
7.
8, 6.
6.
Six.
Yeah.
So there,
Up to 2.
there,
Down to 4.
there,
Up to 7.
there,
Up to 1.
there,
Down to 6.
there,
Up to 8.
there.
You messed up 2, but I'm gonna give you as you hear the drum.
Up to?
Because it's round the wrong way.
Oh, so in that way.
No.
Did
So
you draw it
I'm
on?
not going to make any assumption anymore of anything.
So
and
they
that's
went
how we had to dance.
instead of that.
Oh.
But then it
It's
was
like-
mirrored.
But I'll give you it.
So
Does that work?
So as you dance,
No, I don't. Yes, that's fine. I'm just going to trust you and not think about things anymore. Apparently, Wizard wanted people to dance.
do you know what would happen if you done it out of sequence?
Die.
Blue Dragon.
Cool.
Aren't you so glad that you're just a
That you
born
got-
dancer?
Yes. Where's Lightfoot? Lightfoot by name. Lightfoot by nature.
Beyond the door is a 5-foot square vestibule with a tattered curtain that Iron door leading outside can be safely opened from this save. And if you decide to go in,
I think we'll go in. I think we'll
I'll take the first step in if you want, because I'll probably survive the worst.
appreciate that. Thank you.
More likely.
can I give you your pencil?
Yes, go on.
Okay, good.
Alright, I will
Ah,
step
you're
foot in
different.
first.
You step foot in first. Sorry, just taking a quick look. The flagstone floor is strewn. I cannot speak. With debris and a few old crates stand near the east wall. A torn curtain to the south partially obscures the tower's vestibule. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chain are 4 tall clay statues.
Oh, it's a puzzle tower
Oh no.
or a bell tower.
Do you walk in?
I will step foot into the tower.
I love it. We're in the crystal maze.
Do you hold the door open?
Is it still lightning?
A wee bit.
Is the door like open where everyone can squeeze through?
The door is open fully. Do you stand in?
I stand in.
How long do you stand in before everyone else comes in?
How fast do you all get in, lads?
So the lightning is kind of like following us. Is there a space we can get in without the lightning hitting us?
The lightning hasn't hit you again since that thing, but it's still like just glowing.
I mean, Tough will follow Macaria.
Yeah. We'll go in swiftly. We'll
Okay,
not
you
let-
all go in, and then a minute later the door slams shut.
Yeah.
It's just because if they didn't wait, they would have to do that entire sequence again.
and then I could summon a dragon.
Yeah.
And we'll.
And your tank is in the tower.
Yay!
Is it dark now? Or is it light?
It is dark-ish.
I'll have the hooded lantern out.
You see 4 clay statues just standing by the elevator type thing.
Do you want to just do a quick check in case there's a trap?
Yes, I am going to check for traps because that seems like a good idea. Anything on the floor, kind of like just check and see if there's any flagstones are out of place.
Cool, yeah.
All the usual trap checking
Roll
things.
me your traps are.
To the 17 plus a 3, 20 plus 1 is 21.
It is no traps that you can find on this floor.
Cool. And as for going up, is there a mechanism as such that helps the lift kind of go up?
You don't see any, you just see taut chains. Do you go on the elevator to look?
Does there seem to be like some sort of pulley that we can hold on and pull on the chains?
You can, but it's been blocked by the
Statues.
statues.
Are they in a certain pose?
Kinda, yeah. They're just like soldier pose.
They're all the same.
Are we gonna get attacked by fucking statues? Are we gonna die in here? Why did I follow you?
All
You can
valid
leave
questions.
if you want.
That's I don't know the
Totally
door.
can.
I'm gonna go like this
So-
slowly to the door.
You take the risk.
The platform, the elevator thing, is only 5 foot wide, so only one of you can go on it at a time.
5 foot wide?
It's
I
a
think if we have
5 foot by 5 foot.
It's one square. We can only fit in one square.
I mean,
I'll
During combat,
you in
yes.
you in first this time. I'll
personal space.
hear me out. 2 strongest put 2 people on their shoulders.
Yeah, what if we just go for height as opposed to, what if we all just stack up?
Technically, I think the 5 foot rule is only within combat, so you can all like huddle into it.
Grip like, let's ruin this elevator.
I would go 2 at a time maybe
Doesn't look
rather than
load bearing.
How
yeah.
do we want to do this then?
We'll go two. Put 2 people on.
So you go on the elevator.
I didn't say I'd go on the elevator.
Right.
Who's going on the elevator?
Us two go first then.
Sure.
She's got.
Then we have like investigative and hitty type on each there.
Yeah.
So what are you doing while you're on the elevator?
We are looking.
See, like it's to see the chain. Is there some sort of pulley system that if we sort of like pull into the chains, it would sort of start to lift us up?
Yeah.
I guess I'd give you the help. Just try to pull on that, see if that lifts the elevator up.
So do you touch the chain?
I touch the chain.
You know those 4 statues?
They're mad.
They're gonna grab onto the chain and start pulling you up.
Oh, okay.
It's very jerky.
How kind.
Very nice of them.
Yeah. I
It
thought they were
isn't
going to
a
choke
smooth
me.
ride.
Are they stonework?
Kind of.
Can
Clay.
I inspect them to see what kind of living stone this is?
It's clay.
Clay. It's tough. Never seen anything like this before.
You've probably seen these before. The dwarves have probably made these before.
Oh.
They're a type of golem. So you know how Velasca is a flesh golem? This is a clay golem.
Clay.
Vasilka.
Vasilka.
Thank you, friends. That's very nice of you.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Something nice has happened to us here.
It's not a smooth ride though. It's a
Oh,
bit
but it's
jerky.
not. We're not being hit by them. That means it's nice. They're actively helping us for some reason.
So do we make it up okay?
Yeah. So you go to the 2nd floor.
Okay.
Dust and cobwebs fill this otherwise empty room. The wooden floor, which is badly rotted and partially collapsed.
Oh.
Could I kind of like investigate kind of to see where the strongest parts of the floor is, just so I can map out the best kind of way to get across it?
Sure.
How would you feel, Duff? Your wife left you?
12.
It's a
16.
temporary thing.
Just try to find big rafters or mainly sort of
Yeah.
like
Going
just
up in the world.
structural.
How much do you
That
weigh?
doesn't surprise me.
I'm pretty light.
How
170?
How much does all your gear weigh?
When you start in the underworld.
Do you mean Duff eventually come up? Or is the lift just stuck up there?
Suppose we'll see where we can land on the 2nd floor before, or the 1st floor, whatever, before we fully.
We could scale it.
Right, what's the strength like? Because I remember being about 60, but I've got 50% of my strength load. I was kind of carrying stuff, so
Strength is 15 times your strength, and that's how much you can carry. So, like, Macaria can carry. What's your strength?
18 strength.
So, 18 times 15 is math that I can't do.
I have a calculator.
that's
270
220 total.
70, but you can carry double because of your thing.
times 2, 540.
That's 40.
220 total.
You feel like if you stood on any of these bits, that it would not support your weight.
Is there anywhere I can kind of use like kind of a bit of rope and piton from the climbing kit to kind of lasso it to something to sort of, and not just to pull myself on, but just to hold on to it to bear weight. So if I use that as like a support
Yeah.
and
You
gent,
don't actually see anything in this room. It's just rotted floor. There is rickety scaffolding out that you can see kind of through a window.
how does the scaffolding look?
It looks like it can support a bit more than this room.
Is there a possible way I could make it to the scaffold?
No. Because if you look up, you'll see that the floor above looks also rotted and does not look like it can support more than the floor below.
I've got a climber kit, so if I can get to the scaffold, I can probably climb myself down.
Are you still going up?
Could just go up, couldn't we? Yeah, just go up if that's it.
See how far up we can go just to take a wee peek around.
Rock, paper,
Uh,
scissors.
Are we seeing anything?
so you go up 3rd floor.
Sure.
Time and the elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and slimy black mildew on the walls. The wooden floor is completely rotted and has begun to fall away in places.
Is there anything I can hook something onto to try and get? Is there a window to our side, or where the crack is? Is there?
So in the middle of the room is a 5-foot square hole from floor to ceiling, with a rusty chain near each corner. The chains are part of the tower's elevator mechanism. The 5-foot sections of floor surround the central path are weak. Each 5-foot section can support 50 pounds of weight.
Right, so can't support anybody then. How far is the
That
jump?
says the 5-foot square sections of the floor that surround it. So, yeah, that's pretty much all of it.
How far is the jump?
The jump to the window,
Yes.
5, 10, 15 feet.
With help from a strong person.
Are you gonna throw him?
You're gonna toss him.
I could talk.
Use like because I've got what's there's like your distance, your strength modifiers, your jump pretty much.
Kinda, yeah.
I also have the ring of jumping.
Yeah, they can also just leap.
I'm just thinking if there's anything we have to investigate above.
Well, there is also the floor above.
Yeah. Also, there's a floor above we can use.
Yeah, there is. Give me a sec so I can read out something.
I think if we don't have to, we don't risk any
Yeah.
nonsense. But I think
There is
I start explaining the
tower
science of clay golems
is
to you.
4 levels high, so ground up to level 4.
And I'm just going.
I'm trying to educate
if
you, you
we
know.
need to,
Just zoning
look, see
out.
if you can jump further. I think
get
it's more
really
useful
enthused
me
about it,
doing like checking around to see if there's
Okay.
anything needs deactivated or anything for that.
Yeah.
I think you're interested. I keep going.
Is that thing you got? Did it take time to use it?
The ring?
Is that an attunement?
Is it? I don't know.
Remember, I would have told you.
Because
I've
if
had it
not,
for a
I
while.
could just let you
What is it?
bring him jumping.
I've got no note about needing it attuned.
If it isn't, I could grab it for a minute, jump over, do the thing, then jump back.
And so you see, you might think that
Ring
the
of
size
jumping
of the golem
acquires
determines the
the
strength,
movement.
but it's actually the
Cool, so it's not gonna work
density
out.
of the material you use to make it
Uh-huh.
that determines how,
So this
like,
attunement thing, you want
strength.
color in one square.
Uh-huh.
Circle.
Yeah.
And it's interesting you see like
Wait,
different
that-
designs. So in where I live,
No.
you know,
That
we use this design. You can see this one's just a little bit different. You see the design of the eyes and like the platform it's on, completely different. It's actually quite fascinating. You see, if you look at the
It's just picking up keywords. American back to you going, fascinating. Uh-huh.
Color of their eyes, yeah.
You're
yes.
perfect student right now.
And he's just zoned the fuck out.
So what is in the fourth floor?
So, unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation. And although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with a matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it.
Hospital.
Light enters through the arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which iron chains that support the tower's elevator platform.
So the roof here seems better to walk on. Or the
Floor, yeah.
I'm going to take my bag off and leave it by your side just to be safe. I weigh 170 pounds. If that gives any sort of reference to what is on that there,
Okay.
I will keep some rope and like a sort of like hook or something like that to kind of throw on just in case I need to sort of from the climbing kit in case I need to sort of use that there.
Something about colour tough. What was that?
What was
Colour
that?
of gold.
I would like to first
Yeah,
make
so
an
actually
arcana
you
check.
might
Yeah.
think that, you know, if
See if
you
it
like
sense-
put certain gems or something in the paint that it would give it some properties. It doesn't
Well, they-
actually, it does nothing at all.
This
It's completely
entire
for the
tower
aesthetic.
pyramid
That's
of magic. Or
Nothing at all.
lack of
It's
magic.
actually so you see in Skyfall Peaks, right? Clay golems were created by what was his name?
Is there so there's
Oliver the Second. That was
Chest?
it, right?
Check.
So he originally created this idea, but it wasn't perfected
what is
until
it?
his son Morpher actually.
So you're looking at the chest.
You
Uh,
check for traps first to make sure.
Yeah.
13.
He came up with the idea if you put teeth
17.
on them, right? Now, obviously, flesh
so
golems
you-
don't need to eat.
I'm not getting
It's
quizzed
more-
on this later, am I, though?
I mean, we can discuss it further if you want, but you see, it's actually something symbolic.
So you open up a chest. It's filled with lavender aroma. There is no traps, and inside is the severed head of a woman. I think. Severed head of a Vistani.
You'll leave that there. Is there anything else of note on this level? I'll show that to I'll show that to Hazelett. That's is worrying, but so that was the only sort of
My brain can only dictate the fucking fake history you've
I'm
created.
trying to remember what's in this room.
And I'm kind of like, no context,
That's-
because that's all I can think about right now.
So there's actually a tribe
Fucking honor
in the Woody Hills, and all of their golems are created like cross-eyed, right? And actually, that creates it special, so they can actually like merge with other kinds of rock due to this
A
like
severed head of a Vistani woman.
it's to do with being
It's
immortal
None of you
looking,
have speak
right?
head.
This sounds just
No.
like
They're very peaceful
I
people,
have
and it's to
speak with
symbolize
that.
like inner thought. But
Oh, you
actually
definitely would have
created
speak with
like
dead.
this, like,
Oh,
dual
no,
thing where they
obviously.
could like merge and move, you know, not just with clay, but
But-
you could actually it could be like a medley with like another rock.
If we
You could
ripped up
actually
here
that was all to do with the positioning of the
and I'll
eyes.
speak with dead.
oh character. I'm gonna have to get you to repeat all of this so I can make
Would
little
someone be
puppets.
coming back here?
I'm not sure. But is there any other place I could find anything of value?
Roll me a investigate. So you know that this tower was by a man named Kazan. Like Shazam, yes.
15.
You don't find anything well investigating. The suit of armor is pretty weird. It's just standing there menacingly.
I once knew this Arctic tribe, and they created all their clay golems with paws. And you might be like, oh, why? Well, it turns out it was inspired by like the local like foxes and bears, because they were worried that the clay might freeze in place and not be able to move again. They thought by having like the same paws as local wildlife that it would be
suit of armor.
like there would be
Yeah.
some kind of like symbiotic
Does it have any
relationship.
weapons on it?
And you know what? It worked. That's the
It has a
craziest
long sword.
part.
It's
How
a
long is it,
basic
you know?
longsword.
From the looks of it, yeah. But remember, yous have a thing here. Look for the wizard tower. Wizard name plus servant guide you to what you seek. I'm gonna read the actual thing.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
they
Well,
really-
you're doing now. Obviously, we need to fill in the silence. Symbolic. Nice.
Power and strength. What is
Something about platforms? I'm trying to keep this information, but how long have they been up there? You think they're coming back down?
It's only been about 5 minutes or so,
Well-
I'm sure.
Quick question. What will you do if you become a divorcee?
What kind of questions that?
How could you do that?
I'm just being
Be married,
realistic.
get more AC again if that happens.
What was this?
I think you're trying to distract me
Strength.
from the clay golems, to be honest.
Will they ever do that?
Do you have another one of these?
Well, I'm not. You don't hear me asking
I
you
think
about
you know
your
what the-
lost brother,
the
do you,
number is.
Phil?
No.
Power and strength.
17. I got for deception. No, why would I ever do that?
I think you're covering up for the fact you've lost your brother again.
Touche.
Let's try that.
Now about the platforms.
See your book with a minute. Like warrior, not power and strength.
Oh, okay.
I just needed that so I could find
Okay.
the thing.
What do you think's happened to him? Like, no one remembers him or has seen him. Do you think he's became a rock ball?
Card 3?
Guard 3.
I mean, it's unlikely, but anything's possible, I suppose.
I mean, you got a flesh golem.
Yeah.
You'd delve into that,
can't be
or
right.
just the rock type of golems?
Hmm?
You delve into making.
Oh,
flesh
no,
golems?
no, that's disgusting.
Oh, warriors. Card
You ask
2.
Otto, maybe.
Can I see that again? Sorry, I'm just making sure that I'm right.
Oh no, power and strips card 3. It is card 2 warrior.
What is card 3? Power and strength.
Power and
I
strip.
don't have a thing called power and strength.
No, I was just writing down the stuff you were saying out while you were reading them.
Oh, that's gonna be a note. Do you take notes of it?
There was too many words.
Yeah.
It's not managing to write that.
Hence why I
I
wrote.
just need what the number of the thing was, like a 7 of swords.
Power and strength was 3.
3, but what would...
Warrior was 2.
Yeah, I know that.
It's not those numbers he's looking for.
Because, like, I'm looking for 8 of swords, like, dictator, mercenary, there's soldier.
3 weapon of vengeance, sword of sunlight. Wizard, look for the wizard tower on a lake. 2.
All I got was wizard card upright. That's all.
It's gonna be wizard, isn't it?
That what you seek.
Ah, look for a wizard's tower on the lake. It's literally called wizard.
Yeah,
Look
wizard
for
upright.
a wizard's tower. Let the wizard's name and servant
What you
guide
know.
you to that which you seek.
Mm-hmm.
So there, that's what that means. So Madam Eve would have said, look for a wizard's tower on a lake. Let the wizard's name and servant guide you to which you seek.
So golems being servants.
Maybe.
I
They
think
don't
that's a-
seem like servants, they seem more like elevator workers.
Right. Well, I'll pick my stuff back up again because I feel okay walking around.
Did you get that as well? Because you're also up there.
Get what?
What I just read out.
I heard you.
So we've got a severed head and a chest. Then the only other thing you'll know is this kind of strange, menacing suit of armor. The longsword just seems like a normal longsword. Magically, you can't get a sense of anything because everything feels like magic. So it's... And there's only cracks, and there's not really any windows out here, is there?
Oh no, there's mud cake window.
So that I can climb out and take a look round what the roof's like.
Kind of, but you might fall.
I'll tie a rope to myself and you can hold on to it. So it's like... Just pop my head out, investigate around to see if there's anything. Would that be close to where the scaffolding is?
No, the scaffolding is 1 floor below.
Right, okay. So if I look down and I see what do I see there?
You just your straight walls down to your scaffolding, like a massive gash in the tower.
Do we take a close look at this suit of armor then? If it feels strange.
Probably.
Right, on guard. So I guess I'll
Yeah, they just go up and poke it, or
I'll check to see anything. I'll investigate the suit of armor, just
Okay.
with my barbarian friend on my back, just as a sort of cover. Should we maybe get everyone else up first?
we can bring more people up.
So you send the elevator down. You just hear the elevator start moving down.
Just a bit of paper writing come up to the 4th floor.
It takes a wee while to get down there.
How long have I been having this lecture for?
A while.
10-20 minutes.
I got info dumped a lot. My brain had cried. I'm like,
You see the elevator finally arrive at the bottom
Oh,
floor.
thank fuck.
So sometimes the ears on them they are like animal ears, and that can show you a little bit about what they do
Can I
as
just,
well.
like,
So like
drag
it
her
might be
and
like
drag her
animal
into
ears
the
are looking
elevator?
back, they're scared, they're on alert, and that can kind of give you an idea about
I've just got this image of like the,
mind when the golem was created.
And
We just heard the conversation.
into the elevator. Let's go. So does it start going up? We both grab in.
Yeah.
Okay, continuing on up what you hear says. Yeah,
Continue.
fascinating.
So when you make, a clay golem, you're obviously using the rock, right? But you need like water as well
Yeah.
to try and mold something so it's not too dry. And actually, the liquid you use can also determine some of the properties
Yeah.
of it. For example, water, that's your basic, but you can imbue magic things into it depending on let's say the minerals in the water, or maybe use a different thing completely. There's some real disasters when you use oil. I can't tell you.
You know that clay golems are primarily magically created.
Do you know who
I have no
would
idea.
really enjoy this as
No,
much
that's what I'm
as I
saying.
did?
You would know. That
Do you know who
they-
would enjoy this lecture as much as I did stuff? I'm pretty sure Macara would.
special interest
Absolutely.
info them.
Yeah.
Oh, I repeat the whole thing.
Just get to the top and you're just 700 words per
now
second.
now that I've got backup, I'm going to investigate the suit of armor.
Okay. What do you do?
By the way, we found the severed head, just so he's around the.
Oh, did it look like Ireena?
No,
No.
No.
just a standing woman.
It is, well, I don't know if it's a man or a woman.
I think it's a
I think
woman.
it might be a man though.
You definitely said woman.
It just says a name. Oh no, it's a man. It's a man.
Man.
It's a
It's just a
head of
very effeminate man.
Was he too much more sexual
However,
On a
is-
scale of Strahd to Sergi.
Its flesh has a waxy complexion and it is being embalmed with magical oil.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
So someone does live here. That it's right. So I'm just going to. Is there any arcane markings on the armor anywhere? And I'll make an investigation on that.
That you can see. Not that you can see.
And if I'll use it from far away, I'll use my mage hand to lift up the thing and to see if I can.
You know that there's something not quite unmagical about it. It's definitely magical. You can feel that.
Do I just pull the thing apart and see what happens?
I'll take the risk.
Right, guys. There's nothing else. I've
Pull
got.
it apart.
Or
Well-
lift the helmet or something like that, and
Follow inside.
Can I shout hello into the void of it?
Sure.
Does it echo?
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of metallic echo as it
Nice.
travels down to its feet.
Nothing happening though.
You put the helmet back on.
I don't know what to do here, guys.
there's
like-
nothing I can see here. There's nothing I can see here. See, the top of the roof is. Does the scaffold make it to the top of the roof?
No. The
Okay.
scaffolding only makes it to floor 3.
Is there any looking up? Is there any trapdoors or something like that look like it opens up to make the roof?
No.
This just feels like a dead end, and that's frustrating.
Yeah.
We've got to find. Well, just saying it out loud. It's Kazan servant. Is there anyone here? Is there any response? We have been guided to try and find something of vengeance at this place.
I'm gonna try and like shake the armor's hand and see if there's any movement for that.
I'll just
So,
inspect the stonework on the walls.
how far away is everyone? Like, from what?
I'm at the armor.
Okay, where are you?
Probably about 10 feet away, something like that.
Yeah, you'll be probably around
I'll
one of
You
probably
the
wouldn't be able
doors
to
or
get like
something.
10 foot away.
I'll probably just be just in front of the lift.
Yeah.
I'll be
Elevator
next to
front.
Macaria looking at the wall.
So, you say the word Kazan.
Yep.
And you, while holding on to this suit of armor, feel it stiffen
Uh-oh.
and move.
You good?
Kazan.
and it's gonna turn its head to you and just stare. Stare with its no eyes.
But you
Yes.
can feel it intently staring.
Was it
regardless.
described as a sword of light? I'll see what the exact description was. We seek the sword of sunlight.
It is going to start moving.
Okay.
It is going to go to the wall directly behind it.
Oops,
And you're going to
excuse
see it start pulling out bricks.
So,
Ah.
is that what you golem?
It pulls stones out of the wall, revealing a sword and a scabbard.
It's not a very efficient storage.
Oh,
We didn't immediately
gingerly
find it,
approach.
so...
Not very handy.
It's going to pull it out
Oh,
and hand it.
Oh,
Okay, I'll
very kind.
investigate it.
So it's going to hand you a hilt. Not a sword, a hilt.
Okay.
A platinum hilt and guard. And he's going to hand you that.
I'll respectfully nod,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll thank him for that. Do I sense anything strange off this? Do I sense like a strong sense of what magic coming from this?
Yeah. So you touch it. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, I would like to make an arcana check to see if I can identify what type of magic is on it. I'll just get a rough feel of it.
Okay.
Let's 15.
You definitely know it's magical.
Right. I can cast identify, so if we get some time to rest, I can find out what this thing is. But this is useful.
It is a long sword handle.
Okay.
And now I need to read up something.
We have something.
yeah, a bit of a sword.
It is magic. There's strong magic coming off this thing. I don't know what that is, but I'll find out soon.
Who's reading? Who's reading?
I think would it be best to make our way back out now?
Do we know how to get out? Well, I don't think that door reopens in the same way.
Kazan, could you help us out?
Maybe we can take more bricks off the wall.
Point you to the elevator.
I think we can try it.
I can just set up the climbing rope out the window.
You could.
I can't abseil.
Just get away with it. We'll tie a rope around you and tie it to the house to make sure you guys don't fall to death. I have climber's kit, so
I feel like he's trying to kill you.
no.
He's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Can just go downstairs and go check the door.
Okay, I'll go check the door.
I'll enjoy more of the golem talk with her.
You'll be an
you
expert
love it,
on this.
really.
I will be.
You go
Yeah.
open the door.
Alright, great. It's only locked on one side. Like a toilet door.
Let me actually read that, make sure that's right.
No, watch is gonna recon them, we're all gonna get zapped again.
The iron door leading to outside can be safely opened from this side.
So once my carriage is down here, are we investigating that carriage for?
Yes.
Get that.
I will probably spend some time casting Identify.
Yep.
But which I can do as a ritual spell.
Yeah.
So that
You're
will be
waiting
me
till
for the next 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
We're out.
He's went out the front door.
Now we're
I'm
going to the carriage for
let
the
you guys do that.
chicken noise.
Take a look at it.
I think you guys should really ask stuff about clay golems.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
What are you doing? Like, are you investigating the cart?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
Do you think we can pick the lock on itself?
Give it a little chat.
And then
I
you're
mean,
casting Identify.
Good.
I
know that
could.
That's-
Maybe.
much.
Why do you want in here?
I hear chicken.
She hears second.
12.
You cannot pick them.
Can I hit the lock with my dagger? See what comes up.
What if I hit it with another lock?
If you can find the exact same lock, you can hit it with another lock.
I am not
Also
getting
change
that.
spell out. Boo.
You changed out Identify.
In fact, no, I wouldn't be able to identify.
You don't get it.
And that's a be a knowledge. You'd have to be a knowledge to make cleric for that thing.
Okay.
So I think I'll just spend time to try to tune with it. Because I'm not too sure what it is, so I'll just spend time with it knowing that eventually the magic will hit me in some way, shape, or form.
I did not break the lock.
You did not. Are you investigating the cart?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing? I need exact details. How are you investigating? Where are you investigating? What are you doing?
Well, I was picking the lock.
I know you were picking the lock.
I'll look at the wheels to see if we can figure out where it's come from.
I was just gonna try and be taking a peek at the window in it, but then I'll see that that's covered, so I don't know what else to do.
You can investigate other places. The roof,
The-
the sides, the bottom.
As in,
I'll maybe see the bottom when I'm down there at the wheels.
do we knock the door?
See if there's a trapdoor at the bottom.
There is a trapdoor at the bottom.
Oh guys, there's a trapdoor at the bottom.
Sick.
Do you want me to... Oh yeah, I'll crawl under.
It's open.
Oh great, I go inside the cart.
Okay.
Is there a chicken?
Make me a dexterity roll for stealth.
Stealth or dexterity, or is that the same?
Stealth.
Probably the same for yourself.
It's mainly so you don't bump into it.
13.
13? That's fine. So when you move the trapdoor, you see above is a rope connected to the door, connected to a flask.
A rope connected to the door.
So if the door opened, the flask would fall.
Oh, a fun prank.
There seems to be blue fire in that flask.
I'll disarm the prank. So,
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Light off.
You good in there, Taff?
See a little feet kicking out under.
oh, not good. 8.
Oh,
You're gonna be engulfed.
I'm gonna
aren't
die
you?
in this cart. I'm gonna
You are
die
gonna die?
in this car. I'm gonna catch
I
fire
can't
in a
even
wooden
read on
cart,
that.
and none of my friends can get in.
I can't do anything.
Can I quickly go in and help?
No, there's only room for one person.
I just grab the feet and yank.
we don't know what's happened yet.
None of you know what has happened yet.
Is the chicken in here?
There's
Just-
chicken.
Just for peace of mind.
I'll let you, as it's falling, as it slips out your grip, I'll let you make one more dex check to try and grab it before it hits the ground.
Believe in you.
Come on, that's it.
Dexterity save.
That would help.
Yeah.
Was it?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's the same.
10.
Action.
Can I magically use bless?
Can we help if we don't know
No,
what's
we don't.
going
But the
on?
thing is, we don't know.
I mean, the chicken could save it. The chicken's in there, John.
How close are you two to the car?
Well, I was at the door.
Okay,
Yeah, and I'm also like right next to it.
so
So
none of you would have been looking underneath with her.
Well, if she said there was a trap door, so we
She
could have
did.
peeked down, and maybe one of us could have crawled under.
I mean, I would have been trying to look in the window,
Mhm.
so maybe I would have.
Okay, whichever one decides is closer. If you chose that you would duck down, you see a small blue flask falling down by the feet. You can make an attempt to grab it.
Or would that be just Dex?
Dex.
Dex
Not
saving?
you. Macaria.
It's not like I'm.
You're at the
getting
door.
better.
He's being kind enough as it is.
This could be worse.
Oh, I've been rolling terrible all the time.
Is
What'd
it
you
a
get?
1?
7 altogether.
Oh, I'm dead.
I've tried to be.
Can I give them a psychotic right now?
Okay, so as this flask falls and finally breaks on the ground, you can retcon this if you get someone in.
I try and dive under. Because I see Macaria diving, I might just dive.
Yeah, because it might hit you and be a softer landing.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to use that. Technically. Hold on, we can rectify this.
Do you have lucky?
11. I'm adding a psychonic die to that.
Okay.
That don't count.
1.
Do I not still have
No,
an
so that was
inspiration
11?
die from starting
11?
again?
You can. You can
16,
use your
John.
inspiration if you wish.
John, 16.
Fucking
Okay.
might as well, but a die.
We're gonna see if you even needed to do that. They're gonna use their inspiration.
Okay, I got a 12 plus the 15.
15 makes it.
Okay.
You catch it just as it's falling. And you see that blue flame. You see around you 100 more blue flames.
Can I get out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out.
That's what it says.
Why is this chicken so well protected?
Royalty must be.
I think it was put there as a trap.
They are dangling there like ornaments.
But lots of jugs of blue
Blue
flame.
fire.
How bizarre.
You're a dwarf. Can you make me a history check?
History check.
I see why you said it's just a kind of ammo, because that's not a.
21.
You would know this as alchemist's fire. You can look
Wow.
that up.
Burning things.
I did not want to do all that damage.
I've only got 20 HP.
Yeah, it would have took you down.
I would have carried you anyway. Wouldn't have helped, but
Do we still have a diamond? All
That's
kidding
pretty-
aside,
That's for me to know and you to find out. Yeah.
Alchemist's fire is this sticky fluid, adhesive fluid that ignites when exposed to air. As an action, you can throw it up to 20 feet, shattering on impact, making a ranged attack. And then it does a d4 damage on each of its turns until a creature can get rid of it by using a dexterity 10 check to extinguish this
What
flame.
page are you on?
Oh.
things and items. So it'll be
It's
like
an items.
100, page 100 or so, something like that.
It is page 149. It goes from 148 to 151.
You good in there, Toph?
No. There's a lot of alchemist's fire in here.
How much?
Oh.
So-
I think we should get out of there.
It's actually like lowballing your damage if you were hit by this. Because it was only making me do 10d10 worth of damage when I should be doing 100d4.
Well, you get the saturation by that point, like, is kind of like you're
Yeah.
not like when you have 100 of them or 50 of them, it probably does the same damage by that stage.
Is there a chicken in there yet?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a chicken.
Should we just grab it and go?
There's a lot of other items in there.
What else
If
is
I
in
could-
here?
Do you go back in? 'Cause you said you came out.
Yeah, I'll probably leave, seeing as how I've nearly died about 5 times.
Who's our sneakiest and best at or do you
I'll
want
give you
to
guidance for
investigate?
the first check.
I'll
you
just
have.
walk out
yeah.
with the one that I caught.
But I
So I
also
don't wanna
have
put it down
advantage if Tuff tells me where exactly everything's hanging.
You wouldn't be able to tell her exactly where everything is hanging.
Yeah, but we know there's traps in there. So.
You won't get advantage because the main trap was that one.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
The rest are like well secured.
It doesn't sell themselves, I can sneak.
Hey, you don't have to go in. You're a
You
little
have guidance.
goblin
I
though.
know. Am I stealthing?
You don't need to stealth it.
Whatever.
Oh,
you
gosh,
wish
that
to
would
do.
have been a 17.
You can
regardless.
stealth in.
Got stealthing. So that's me.
So, and then because you were too preoccupied with the fire, I can just tell you what's in there because it's just all around. There is a wooden trunk covered with claw marks that holds stuff inside. You don't know if you haven't opened it.
Can I safely remove it?
Or
do I need
it's
to open
pretty
it?
big.
So I need to open it. Can I safely open it?
Sure. There
Okay.
is a bunch of weapons in there.
Oh, weapons.
Battle axe,
Battle axe.
flail,
Rail.
a morning star.
Ooh, morning star. See, do you know who's underneath? Because I'm just going to be passing these out.
I'll say I'm still
Yeah.
crouched at
So I'll
it.
just pass you the weapons. Anything else, morning star?
A light crossbow,
Ooh, I bagged it up.
and 10 bolts. Silver bolts.
Relevant. Are the other weapons silvered?
No.
Bagged it a crossbow.
Yours.
Right. Anything else?
There is a narrow wardrobe. Are you looking at it?
I'll carefully open it.
Check
Yeah.
for traps, check for traps.
Didn't say it beforehand.
I'm carefully opening it. That.
Yeah. It just contains two sets of traveler's clothes, several pairs of shoes, a harlequin mask, and 3 wigs.
Like this was a traveler's van.
There is. Well, looking around more, you see a climber's kit, a disguise kit, a healer's kit, and a poisoner's kit.
I keep the poisoner's kit. That's going in my bag of holding.
You just put all of them back on, couldn't you?
Relative healer, yeah.
Healer kit. Disguise. Okay, and then what was the last one?
Climbers, disguise,
Climber.
healers, and poisoners.
Cool.
Spare climber's kit's not a bad thing.
So everything's going in the bag of holding.
You also see a lyre.
How do you spell that?
Lyre.
Or
Oh, is that an instrument?
Yep.
And in the bag it goes.
while you're looking at it, you realize that its strings are made of gold.
In the bag it goes. No one needs to know about that.
You see a sculpted wooden cage holding a chicken and a silver ewer
Silver.
with 5 chicken eggs in it. I think it's an egg holder. It's EWER.
News to me.
5 eggs.
Let's-
And it's chicken.
I'm just gonna Google it, see what it is.
Right, take them.
There is more, but I'm gonna Google what this is.
I'll get the ear. Don't worry about it. You go for the list, I'll get the ear.
He's already
A
done.
large jug with a wide mouth, formerly used for carrying water.
Not a junk.
A silver ewer.
You
So
want a flail or a morning star?
Okay. I'm passing the
Kinda
chicken
want the
down to
morning
you.
star.
You can have the morning star. I'll take the flail.
Chicken's going down to you.
you just feel like peck at your hand.
Don't you fucking dare, you shit.
Tracy.
60.
Still hits.
Wow.
Strong chicken, this.
I know.
You take 4 points of damage.
Fucking chicken's worth of your dicks. Anything else?
Did you get the eggs?
I got the eggs in this over here.
You find a tiny wooden box wrapped in silk. Do you open it?
I'll carefully open it, yeah.
You see a deck of tarot cards. The same things Madame Eve used.
Do you know what fucking in the bag of goes?
There is another wooden chest. There is also a set of copper pots and pans.
That we don't need those.
Wow, you don't even have a good meal. 3 sets of manacles.
What's the manacle?
Handcuffs.
Okay. Kinky fuckers?
A shovel.
Always useful.
And then so copper. Pots and pans. Okay.
And then another wooden chest.
Okay, what's in the wooden chest? Carefully opening it, obviously.
You find the gold's holy symbol of the Morning Lord. There's a lot to write down.
Morn Lord, okay.
3 vials of holy water. 3 vials of perfume. 2 vials of antitoxin. 50 foot of hempen rope.
Okay. 50-foot rope.
A tinder box.
In
Tinder
this room, it's just, yeah.
box.
A
These
steel mirror. A sharpened wooden stake. And a spyglass.
Spyglass is useful.
fine. Okay, anything else?
You see a 2 scrolls. You don't know what they are.
Okay.
A map.
Map.
Literally the one I have here that we've been using the entire time that shows you all the locations.
Okay.
Very good one.
Good map.
And a charred page from a journal.
Can I quickly read the journal page?
I wonder if the owner of this caravan is the head we found.
I mean, how much of what you said you found do you sort of relay what was there?
Yeah, you are gonna have to find out once I come in.
Because is this not a Vishtani van and the head
Yes.
you found was Vishtani?
Yep.
I wonder if they're one and the same.
This one, I think it's this one. So this is a charred ruins of a journal. It's a lot to read, but it's not in cursive. It's not
Yeah. You can do whatever. I'm currently reading this.
You just hear movement, and then suddenly Cell stops.
Think you're good?
You don't hear any reply.
I'll assume it's all good until
They're paralyzed again.
I'll wait a minute, and if I hear nothing, I'll pop my head in myself and to see. Otherwise, I'll hope that
Is
just.
there anything else beside this?
There's 2 pages to that.
I don't know, but is there anything else beside this?
No, that's the last thing.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I'll put it in the bag of holding and I'll read it later as well. And I'll carefully climb out.
Okay. So you're gonna read it out to everyone?
I don't know, it's in my bag of holding for now. And I'm gonna read it while everyone does anything else so I can.
Okay.
TLDR.
No, just it's kind of boring, just me reading and then waiting on a reply.
Should we rest up here?
good a place as any, I suppose.
I mean, we could probably set a couple of wee traps in the surrounding area as well, using some of that. I think alchemist fire.
think the alchemist fire could be very good for more flaming arrows if we ever decide to do it. But I don't know how we'll
I
store.
think
I'm
what
cautious about storing it in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Is my only concern.
although I feel like our skills have stepped beyond lighting arrows on fire, if I'm being honest.
I feel like we're better than lighting arrows on fire.
I feel like I feel like you hit harder when you have your axe in your hand.
Actually, not really. No, you'd be surprised.
Fair enough. But if we're dipping it in, we probably won't need that much alchemist fire.
They're better
And we
with
can-
one-handed weapons because of the dueling feature.
Yes, axe.
I say we set up camp. Let's not mess
It's
with the
actually a-
alchemist
it's a
fire too
D8
much
for
at the
both.
moment.
But you get advantage when you're doing side of
When
things.
they set up
No
camp,
advantage.
No
just
advantage. You
more
hit
damage.
harder when you're doing side
when
of
they
things.
set up camp, I'll probably just be reading this.
And I will just be focusing on the random health.
So do we have the chicken out?
Yes, I handed
Is
you
it just the chicken?
You don't know. None of you's identified it.
Sick. Can I look at the chicken?
Looks like a chicken.
What are you gonna name your new chicken?
Is it chicken or the carrier chicken?
What did it look like?
It looks like a normal chicken.
But what colour is it as a normal chicken?
Black.
Black. Goth chicken, let's go.
I'm surprised you didn't just hook up that cart to your cart.
Alchemist fire. we
Yeah.
did
Remove
that
the
risk.
alchemist fire.
Yeah, but we already had such hassle with
Anyway.
that first one.
We're better position now.
We've only got one horse.
You
let's
want
not
rubble to carry 2 cars?
Put, yeah, let's not put a strain on rubble.
This
Right.
game's in better nick though. So if we do clear out, then it's probably where you can just dump ours and take that.
Oh, it's covered in mud. No,
But it's got gold wheels.
I thought it was just gold paint.
No gold
But
trim.
would it be identifiable that we've technically just taken this cart?
It's not subtle.
We'll rest up at least
Yeah.
from there. And
Will we be able to long rest or is it short rest only?
Short rest only.
That's what I thought. How much hit dice do you get back again?
For a
Do you
short
get
rest,
any?
you don't get any.
Zero.
You get 0 back, but you can use them on a short rest.
you can use it.
I couldn't remember if it was only on a long rest or not, that's all.
You know what? I'll give you a long rest. Just one.
How much HP do you get back in a long rest?
All. You get
You
everything
are
back.
fine.
Everything?
I mean, we're all taking turns, aren't we?
Yes.
Oh. these
You
are
get
right.
half your hit dice back? No long rest.
I think so.
Half round down.
Half your level rounded down. Yeah.
Half your level rounded down.
What level
So
are
3
we
we get.
again?
Where's level
6.
6?
6.
Oh, John,
That's
are we level 6?
Are you level 6? Let's find out.
I'm pretty sure we are.
sure.
That's what I've got written.
I'm gonna find out. Because you might have to level up now.
Because we found something.
Yes, you've found a sword. Level up.
Sweet.
Level up.
These are level 7.
Writing it down before you can take it back.
Yes.
These are level 3 now.
Oh, now the hassle of leveling up.
That'll be super easy. Besides, if I get used to do it now, we won't worry about it for next week. I just want to stand up a bit.
No worries, but if I get the shimmy the camera, I'm not sure.
Hey, level 4 spells.
And then we're going to do found footage of everyone.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
One way to disorientate your John.
I get advantage on initiative. Let's go.
Yes!
Because then you get really angry and you hit people really, really hard. Do you not get more...
Not yet.
Don't you hit harder?
Not yet.
For like my rage and that, no.
No, not yet.
It's
Maybe?
not quite yet.
8, is it maybe?
Next level?
Level 7. I'm still at 4 plus 2.
Ah,
Not
level
till 9.
9.
What,
Yeah.
9, right.
I get know your enemy.
Do you know your enemy?
Level... We're plus 3. When does the initiative... When does the proficiency go to plus 4?
And you
That's not the 9 or 10, is it?
9 level.
Right.
These are currently 3.
Woo! I get evasion.
No.
Beautiful. The most rogue of rogue things.
A up health.
Yes.
What did I do for up in health again? Just a D12.
You can take mine or roll yourself.
Yours good.
All right.
What'd you add to that again?
Your
Con.
con.
One.
You can pick mine.
What's yours?
8.
Ooh, damn. Plus 4.
20.
So
How's it you do it?
spells I know.
So roll your hit dice number, the whatever, and then add your con modifier.
Do you know you're in a...
I have dimension door.
1.
You can take average. What is your dice?
A D10.
You can take what
6.
I roll.
He does the offer of rolling for you. You can take his roll if you want. Take the risk.
Oh well, I rolled a 1.
And
So
I take the risk half the time with his.
I rolled a 7.
7
So
plus
what's your con? 4?
1. Yeah, 4.
So 11. You got 11 more hit points.
Oh yeah.
But now that you are a higher level, I get to throw higher level enemies at you.
Yeah.
1 level 4 spell.
Does that mean
Four,
2
four,
zombie
three,
dinos,
three.
or
6.
do I need to up anything else now that I've done that?
No, I do not think so.
Awesome. Just making sure I don't have a surprise up on anything like that. Happy days.
Let me see.
Mine was
your,
very.
Let me see your page.
You can see it.
Barrel instinct. Yeah.
I've got a nice easy one this time.
Leggies. They do not work. So, what's your alignment? James.
Chaotic good.
I thought you were gonna say evil.
No.
That would be funny if you're
Oh,
playing the long
twist.
con.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
direct.
you guys wouldn't see that coming.
Yeah, you're actually Strahd.
And this is how you casually
A
tell.
lot of BBG. Cool, yeah.
Uh,
Why do you think I've been gathering 50 million spells here? Right. Oh, for the item.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, if I get surprised that I'm not incapacitated, I get to be normal instead of taken by surprise
What?
with my feral instinct. So, if as long as I'm not incapacitated, I get to act normal instead of having like a pure like
You were surprised.
disadvantage on being like pathetic for getting a wee scare.
I just
Just
stare at
finish
people
reading.
for a minute and then get asked
Yeah, I haven't even read it.
questions.
I've read it.
No, I haven't read it.
It's gonna be great
Right.
for arm wrestling. I think it's the practical implication
What
of
did
this.
you get?
Know your enemy. Spend
what
1
level
minute
four spells can I get?
observing.
Oh, I've decided to switch to Unknown Speak with Dead. Just in
That's
case.
so funny. Just take a wee coffee break with them and
I know. I just
learn their
learned
weakness.
60 solid settings of stare.
Banishment. That can be useful.
In fact, it's got to be outside of combat as well.
Yeah.
We're doing the boring thing of leveling up peeps.
How long have we even been going anyway?
Timer. Yeah.
Finish.
We're at 9:30.
9:30,
That's
so
not bad.
another half hour.
Right, John,
We've
just to
went
say,
for 2.5 hours.
I've changed a couple of spells out.
Yeah.
I've got Speak with Dead, level 3. I've changed up to have Protection from Good and Evil, and as a level 1 spell. And I'm going to take Banishment as a level 4 spell. Just to get annoying things to bugger it. How does Banishment work in Barovia?
I don't know.
Just got screw this, guys. I'm just gonna banish myself. Goodbye.
That's
It's between Banish and Death Ward.
Do you want the little rundown on that, John?
Yeah, I'm almost finished.
Trying to find the weapons so I can write down the possible. There we go.
what was all the weapons again? Flail, Morning Star, your crossbow thing,
Oh,
Hold on.
and then was there anything else?
So, battle axe. Morning Star, my light crossbow. That you know.
Wild.
Later.
So you have identified the thing by
Yeah.
spending hours with it.
yes.
As a sun sword.
What is the shape of the blade that appears in my hand?
A long sword.
Okay. Could I get the monster or the DMG, please?
Before you do that, you feel rage consume you.
Oh, sick.
Yes, Sergi.
No.
Kazam.
The sword.
Oh.
Sweet. So I'm
Fucking
angry.
Sword.
Sword of Vengeance.
No. The sword is angry. Angry, and also you feel the emotions of fear.
Does it
Alright.
save to it, or I just feel this?
You feel this from the sword to you.
Right. So the
Uh,
proficiencies and all that jazz of this.
It's a longsword, magical longsword. Give me a sec.
I know some of them kind of forgo proficiency and all that jazz on kind of forward.
Specifically, longsword, fire attunement.
Oh,
It is a martial weapon for that stuff.
I will check my.
It doesn't bypass proficiencies.
I'll check what cleric. I believe clerics do not get proficiency from that unless you go war domain.
I think if you're proficient with short swords or long swords, you're proficient with the some like
Short
Making
swords.
sure.
I'm proficient. Proficient with short swords.
yeah, that's just for that. Yeah. Proficient with short
Can I
swords
read?
and long swords.
Can I read what it says? But
Yeah. Just making sure this is right. If you investigated the sword under the wrap, you would find the initials SVZ.
Sergi von Zarich.
Maybe. Could be Strahd.
Finesse, so I can use Dex for it. Okay.
Is it finesse?
Yep.
Does it say that?
When the blade exists, the magic longsword has a finesse property.
Ah.
If you're proficient with short swords or long swords, you're proficient with the sunblade.
I wish that this said more. Because it says that it's a different type.
So, any more about clay golems?
No, I've been put off talking about clay golems now. Can I become level 1 barbarian instead of level 7, do that
You
subclass?
could.
Yeah.
You can multi-class.
I
You'd have to remove the level from.
not the HP.
Well, the HP would be a D12.
Oh, that's even better then.
Would you get that max from starting level as a thingy?
I have no idea.
Give me a second. I just want to check something up just to make sure she might get an automatic 12 at point. You'll have to write in everything for Barbarian.
I mean, the only thing I get for level 1's rage.
You
really.
just want the rage.
I just want rage.
Unarmored defense.
Which doesn't really count for me because I'm armored, so it's just the rage that I get.
I mean, it would make sense.
Right?
Married to a barbarian, might have learned a thing or two.
Uh-huh.
Yep, just checking classes right now. Multi-classing.
You can start off, you're looking a bit ragey.
Yeah, you can multi-class. I don't know how multi-classing works. You get the proficiency.
Do you have you would get the saving throw. So you would what is your saving throws right now? Dex and strength?
Strength.
Oh no,
and-
sorry, no, you wouldn't
Con.
you wouldn't get the same throws, but the same ones for barbarian anyway. So if you were to multi-class into barbarian,
Mhm.
your health dice should be rolling for that level would be your D12,
A 12.
not a D10.
Yep.
You would get all the features of the first level of barbarian.
Mhm.
You would just have to satisfy the conditions of having a 13 in strength and con, and I'll do that, which I imagine you
I
would.
just
do.
strength.
Just strength.
Just
I've got a
strength.
20 strength.
So you would get all this. So you get all the abilities and all the features of a level 1 barbarian, which I believe is just rage.
It's just rage.
Yeah.
It's rage and unarmored defense. So for me, just rage.
So what is your AC currently with your stats? With your armor.
19.
And it's
What's your
dex
stats?
and con. What's your dex and con?
16.
Plus 3.
Yeah, and then Constitution. I've got a 19.
Plus 4, so 17. You would have an AC of 17 if you
What's your
removed
shield?
armor.
Is that with your shield?
Yeah, I think so.
You would so the mithril you would have the same.
You would have a higher armor class if you removed your armor.
That's insane.
There's an armor defense level 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you get.
I've got the
Yeah.
shirt that tells you. Level 1, yeah, you've got rage and then unarmored defense.
Is it dex and con?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have to start drawing tough and no the chainmail anymore.
As the first character, you decided to multi-class.
Well, I just thought it was more useful than know your enemy was rage.
What is know your enemy?
So I have to stare at someone for a minute outside of combat, and then I get to ask you about their strength scores and dex scores and that kind of thing.
You get
So-
to ask me 1,
I think it's 2.
2. Yeah. Weaknesses in that.
Yeah, because I thought rage would be more useful because it gives me immunity to certain things, and then I get +2 on hits.
Thanks, sir.
So I thought that was better.
So the unfortunate thing if you're choosing short swords is I think you have to go with the short sword damage.
Yes, D6. Well, no, it's a D8, but you get
Only
proficiency.
on dead.
Yeah.
Extra D8 on undead. But you also get +2 to damage rolls.
Yeah. It's D8 slashing +5.
Do you wear heavy armor?
Yeah.
Because to get some of the benefits of raging, you would have to take it off.
Yes, you would not be able to rage with heavy armor.
Yeah.
Unless you choose a certain subclass, which is called Dwarf Battle Rager. It means it's got a bigger name. It's like Iron Idiot, and they literally wear spiked armor and run in and hug their enemies and then beat them up with spiked armor.
That sounds great fun.
You also obviously can't do spells or anything.
I
like
mean,
that.
I can't spells anyway.
Might not even be able to do your maneuvers in rage.
Yeah,
You can. There's still abilities and not spells.
you can't concentrate or anything like that, obviously. with
It's
the
not
spells.
concentration.
No.
No, I'm saying for the spells, obviously, so as long as you don't have
I'm just
anything like that.
checking to see if that is an actual thing or if it's Unearthed Arcana.
It is that's an unearthed candidate.
I think Misthal's heavy armor, isn't it?
It's medium armor,
Oh, it's
but
medium?
like you would be better, honestly, because then all you'd be better is
It's-
taken off.
No, it is Circos Adventure Guide. It's known as Kuld Yarg. Literally, at idiot and dwarvish, battle ragers are dwarf followers of the gods of war and take the path of the battle rager. They specialize in wearing bulky spiked armor and throwing themselves into combat, striking with their body itself, giving themselves over to the fury of battle. And it's a dwarves only barbarian.
But you'd have to get a level 3 in that to get the correct
Yeah.
tip for your subclass.
Sounds fun.
But for the meantime, you keep your armor and like then put it on again when you get to level 3.
No, you specifically have to make spiked armor.
Alright, does that come with the class? So you can give cuddles.
Or when you are wearing spiked armor and are raging, you can use a bonus action to make one melee attack with your armor spikes against a target within 5 feet. The attack hits, it deals 1d4 piercing damage, and you use your strength modifier for attack and damage rolls. Additionally, when you attack to grapple a creature, it takes 3 piercing damage as your grapple check succeeds. And that's just the 3rd level of it. As it gets higher, you do so much more.
Just looking at your we know your enemy thing. It is 6 and half a dozen whether it's abuse or not almost. Isn't it?
Right.
It's like, yeah, you can earn like its current hit points and that, but
You kind of figure that out as you play, don't you?
Well, that's information you don't know.
Yeah,
Literally, that's
that would be
information you
metagaming.
literally don't know.
I know, but does it affect how you're actually going to play?
So did
though?
you add your HP back on?
I've not changed it yet.
So don't forget to put in rage. Like you'll have to put that in your wee book. So I don't think there's any
No.
space on that one. We can get you another character sheet if needs be. But you have 15 minutes if you want to just.
well, I feel like level up and with long rested, we might as well kind of
Yeah, we can call it there.
call it there.
He's managed to get one
so
item.
far.
Yep. And you'll see me effectively playing with a lightsaber. Pretty much.
Yeah, I can show you what it looks like. It does not look like that. That one from the book. It looks more like that. Kind of lightsaber-ish, but the hilt is cool.
You can. I'm not like properly using this sheet. You can if you're wanting just barbarian info, like the basic stuff. Obviously, you can clear that a bit and just so you've got a note of it almost attached.
So, dear viewers,
That's
we
the one
are
that you super need of that stuff
unfortunately
anyway.
calling it there for the session. We got more done this session by just finding a thing. Last session, we powered through a bunch of stuff. Sorry, I'm putting some stuff away.
To be fair, a lot happened last session.
Yes.
Though.
We kind of set this session up last session, so and we're starting to actually achieve goals. That means we've got what 1 of 5. We can get another one in the castle, maybe. We have to have a discussion what we're doing with the flesh golem, but we can
You
get
want
into
to
that.
by this, I mean, and you can take this so you've got a note because I don't use this sheet.
Oh, you sure?
You can rub anything off if you're wanting to add your own shit in, obviously, but the info's the main bit that you need. Obviously, just rub out like where I've thrown in certain stuff because
Okay,
that's
I'm not. I'm
makes me
literally
think.
just-
So I'm
Yeah,
in
you're
the
linear.
Strahd.
But that just helps
These
you.
are going to be too powerful.
No, don't do that. We would have been
Sure.
Come on.
But I forgot.
Thing
half that
is,
sheet,
it's like-
honestly.
He can hit back really hard. It depends on initiative, effectively, because
Oh, yeah.
you can. It comes down to the. It's
Right.
not a long fight.
Cut it out.
It's a
Like,
big boom fight.
Yeah.
Have it essentially attached.
Yeah.
So it is one of these things. If he's super durable for 2 or 3 rounds, like eventually we just get dropped, like we get one-shotted and turned against each other.
It's more, I need to read up more about what
Yeah.
Strahd does.
I
But
think you've got to use his ability. If you can use his abilities, then
I might do at the rule of I can change his hit points. Like I can roll for them instead.
yeah, no, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
For them and see how many he gets.
Oh, next session we've got a dinner date with Strahd.
Well,
Maybe.
I don't know if that's next session, but
But yeah, just make sure you're
But
about the wee thing because you
that was a
obviously would
good
have
session.
4.
Yeah,
uses it
but
for-
Thank you for everyone coming.
Okay,
Lex,
so
it was
it's-
nice seeing
yeah,
you in the
but-
chat. thank you to
I think it's still plus
Normal
2, though, isn't
star.
it, for
Normal
damage?
Star. I can't like that name.
Normal. Oh,
Is that your sister?
yeah.
So that was their comment about us being gold ray.
What she say?
They went, so does that make you gold ray instead of blue ray then? And I'm like, no, we are so far below that. I didn't know that that was your sister.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to put it as on the ending stream, so we can mute that up, and I will see you. Tell everyone
mute.
bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you next time. Now you can mute it.
Okay.